Hello and welcome to Boarding Party's Pokemon DnD campaign. Featuring Bentley Woods, CJ, Phoebe Wilheim, Milo Reuter, and D. Blackwater. I'm Drew, the Game Master for the Lyris region. With a metal monster close behind, our three heroes hold on for a dangerous ride. Hello everybody, welcome to session 82 of Boarding Party.
That's crazy.
When last we left this crew, they were airborne and westward bound on a Tropheus that is continually burning and healing over its wounds from holding on to what little remains of the fiery source stone. As you guys take off from the frigid north, the storm subsides just enough for Tropheus to break through, and you guys hear the sound of clanging metal and scraping claws. Those sounds quickly die out and are replaced by the sounds of just grinding metal down stone. Who has anybody with proficiency in perception?
Yes.
Me.
Give me a perception check.
I do.
All both of us, or if it's just one.
Or you can aid the other if you would prefer.
I'll aid Devin because I'm good at it, but I suck at rolling it.
Okay,
So.
that is true. The sun could be in your eyes.
Yeah.
So first one was an 11.
Okay.
And that's much better, I guess. That's 13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not hard to notice that
I rolled a
far
5.
beneath you, the trees are beginning to kind of shake and crack, and some of them are being felled. It's about a half mile behind you, but it's gaining.
Wow.
As Tropheus begins picking up the speed, you guys fly ever onwards. And that sound is getting closer and closer.
If I have Arjan in my hands, is there any reaction with the stone? I.e., can he like absorb some of the heat so it doesn't hurt Tropheus as much? Or by having him out, does it like flare up and make it worse?
Neither.
Okay.
He would have to like touch it. The stone is still so muted because it is no longer in the sanctuary.
Just wanted to make sure
Yes.
if I could help or that I'm not making it worse.
Of course.
Holding Arjan?
Yeah.
Yeah. As you guys fly ever onwards, you hear three sounds. As two large bladed, like dagger-like structures fly out of the creature beneath you and just barely miss Tropheus. The third is a natural 20 and strikes her directly in the wound
Oh my.
as she begins descending, letting out a horrible groan of pain.
Can Star let off a healing wish?
She can, because then we're going to see how much damage the Tropheus just took.
Okay.
Good lord.
That's actually pretty low.
37, so it does it.
Okay. Yeah, because Tropheus takes 22 points of piercing damage and begins descending quickly as you see some of the vines that were wrapped around the stone are beginning to give way.
She heals for 10.
All right, she heals back up for 10. Good to know.
That's good.
Jeez.
Give me one more round of perception checks
I have no flyers.
between the two of you.
All right.
Let's do it, buddy. 18 for D.
Good.
Natural one.
Look at that. Milo, you're so focused on holding Arjan, you're like, we're going to keep you safe, buddy. Oh, no. As you dip ever further. D. As you're flying and kind of careening down, you're just barely above the tree line. You swear for half a second, you see the silhouette of a monkey. Oddly round in shape, and a glorious burst of like northern lights colored energy that just breaks through the tree line up above before that monkey spin kicks his way back down into the darkness. As Tropheus careens through the trees and slams into the ground, throwing all three of you and any Pokemon who are out tumbling to the ground prone. Please place yourselves on the mat wherever you'd like to be.
Not near the thing.
Yeah. What can we have
in the moment in
What
between.
are we using?
Boys?
Boys?
Boys,
I don't want to be like, I want to be here. And
Come
then, like,
on
the
in,
monster's
boys.
here. I'm like,
Yeah.
no. I don't want that.
He spins around and goes back down through the trees. I was like, oh, here we go.
Yep. Be ready. All right. For the purposes of this,
Yeah.
this is Tropheus. She is
Okay,
prone.
Good.
She is right here.
Okay.
There are...
Came in this way?
Yes.
Okay.
Came in that way. And all three of you land approximately within 10 feet of Tropheus in this direction. You are prone. As the three of you come plummeting down through the tree line, Tropheus slamming into the ground, the two of you just wrapping up your practice scrap after your duel with the Claw Smashers. You all see this massive hulking Tropheus slam into the ground and your friends go tumbling with this large, dull amber-colored stone. As it tumbles into the ground, the grass around it is immediately killed with like some intense heat. It looks like it's dried out. It's been in the summer and it needs to be reseeded.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
All of you hear the horrible sound of creaking, grinding metal. And the two of you at this point notice there's a large metal dagger-like spike sticking out of Tropheus' chest. Looks maybe a couple inches off from the heart. If you would be so kind as to place this creature on the Sword Coast Adventurer's Guide in the corner. I'm so sorry, whoop whoop. I'll get you later. As a massive
What?
metal beast. I knocked my whoop whoop off.
Oh.
The top. As the massive metal beast comes barreling through the tree line, it surveys the surroundings. And we're in combat, everybody.
Oh god. Oh god!
Unfortunately for all of you, at the top of the round is the creature. Alright. It immediately closes the gap with Tropheus.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Holy shit.
It's gonna dash over to Tropheus, and it's gonna attempt to shatter the stone.
Like his wings?
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Tropheus needs to make a con save. I'm gonna let one of you make it.
No.
I'm not taking up that mantle at all.
Alright, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, God.
6, and I'll do it in front of you.
Okay.
3. Oh, it's
Son of a
Oh, no.
Do you have new die over there?
You can do it, Devin.
Tropheus.
These are lucky die.
Tropheus has a +3 to Constitution.
You know which ones to not roll.
The
Yeah.
DC is 16. I will tell you that right now. So you need a 13 or higher.
Oh.
Dude, that went on a journey, but now that's 12.
All right. Tropheus, as the creature opens its maw wide, there's this horrible grinding sound as these massive saw blades come out of its face and just tear into your wings. Tropheus, mercifully, that's very low. You only take 9 points of slashing damage. The downside is I'm going to roll this in front of you as well. If the result of these dice is 91 to 100, I'll see you on the other side.
Excuse me?
74.
Oh.
All right. As the Haxorus grinds its saw blades into the stone, you hear this horrible cracking sound as a massive shattering line crawls up the wing. And the stone does not shatter.
I don't want to play anymore.
The Haxorus then looks to the red stone on the floor and the three of you prone, and its form begins to sort of shift and shimmer ominously. CJ, what are you doing?
What?
Hold on. Is this the stone?
That is the stone. The
Okay.
stone is the red D12 for the players at the table.
How we move it?
All right, CJ.
Don't.
What are you doing? You guys are, for the record, very far away.
Yeah, I
every
know.
square is
We
5
have
feet.
to decide who to eat
It
first.
is a long way off.
Oh my god.
Bicycle kick you over to then do a
Just throw
triple dash,
Bang up like a ball and bicycle kick him.
and then
And
he
then
can
kill
triple
him.
dash, and then he can get over here and die in one hit from a
Quadruple
counterattack.
dash.
In-
I'm gonna
we
immediately
prefer
jump
not to
on
do
Crash's back.
Okay.
And we're probably gonna just start running in this direction. Who's this?
D.
That is D and
D
star.
and star.
Okay. Yeah. We're just gonna start running that way.
All right. Well, fortunately for you, Crash, it's your turn. If you want to bring CJ with you, you're at half speed, buddy.
Really?
Because you're carrying another creature.
How fast are you individually?
30 feet. But if you bring CJ with him, it's 15.
That's
But
just
how
never
fast are
been a
you?
thing before, so I didn't know it was gonna happen now.
Well,
You
so
don't
now you
have
just
to.
move separate.
Crash can just drop you off his back. If
Your
you're like,
turns
take
are
me,
back to
Crash, and
back.
he's like,
Because
no!
aren't we pretty fast?
yeah.
We do 30 feet as
He'll
well.
do that. Kind of look at me and be like, "This is not a situation for you."
Okay.
And he'll just start running in that direction.
Okay.
Are you going to or no?
I would start to follow, yes.
Okay.
But if Crash does that to me, can I do something else? Because all I
Yes.
did was jump on him.
Yes. I will allow that because you didn't know, because I've never made you do that before.
Correct.
We've never used a battle map where the players are out and wanted to do a thing like that.
Okay, so then, yeah, I would do that and then fall off of him. He would start running. I would start chasing him. And then I would yell at Dez and be like, "Hey, can you, like, go fly through that thing and try to get its attention?"
Okay.
And we'll both start running. How fast can he go if he's just
Crash
dashing?
can go 30 feet with his movement. He can go 30 feet with his action if you want to forego an attack and dash.
Yeah.
You also have a thing, I believe you have a move that lets you move up to your movement as part of your attack.
I'm assuming these things are, like, way bigger than Crash.
Oh yeah, they are to scale.
So he's
pretty
not going
much.
to do that then. He's
Yeah.
just going to run towards D.
Okay,
So 12 squares then?
12 squares.
So
There you go.
Hey, man. You gotta close the distance at some point.
You
and how
gotta-
fast can CJ run?
CJ, you have a speed of 30, as do all children.
Okay. Great.
All right. So Crash and CJ begin to close the distance. Crash going much faster and much farther. Bentley and D, you guys are both on initiative 13. Are you guys doing anything?
I'll allow you to go first.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it.
Carry on, sir.
I'm also just running with CJ toward where we heard the friends fall.
Okay. Very good. D, you are prone.
Okay. So, would you say it's an action to observe, like, a creature to get more, like, in-depth detail about him just from looking?
If you want to, like, really study it, then yes. If you want to just, like, look at it, then it's like...
Well, my thing is, I want to see if this thing is an actual Pokemon or if it's, like, an actual machine. Like, does it have wires and stuff hanging out of it?
Okay, yeah, for that, I would say do perception or investigation.
Okay.
Dealer's
And-
choice, but that would be your action. Is like to look at it and really get it. Man. Because it's that or throw out a Pokemon.
Yeah, no, I
You
need...
gotta like fumble about in your belt.
Yeah, let me get Mute out here.
Okay.
Instead.
There you go.
Muty
So let's go ahead and throw Mute on into the arena. Squaw!
It's 11.
Squaw!
Squam.
All right.
Squam.
So Mute
He squam.
is at an 11.
With his claw.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, actually probably not yet. I don't know if the two of you would notice Mute looking any different right now. Okay, so D and Bentley begin kind of running up, and D, you kind of shake yourself off. You throw Mute into the arena.
Mm-hmm.
We come to Riot. Riot, you're digesting.
Eat it.
How much slower is he?
He's 10 feet slower right now,
Okay.
so he can move 20 feet around. But you are dragging behind just this lump of creature behind you. But, you know, your constitution's up, which feels cool.
He'll follow CJ.
Okay. Very good.
And that's all he can do.
All right, at the end of Riot's turn, the creature's going to use a legendary action, baby.
Of course he has that
One turn
crab.
away.
And it surrounds itself. The armor plates on its back open up, and it begins swirling with just chunks and shards of what looks to be red stone, as they just kind of hover ominously around its already shifting and mysterious-looking form. Phoebe, you're up.
Great.
I can run and still do something, right?
Yep, you have a movement and an action. You do have a bonus action, but there's not a whole lot of bonus actions that we've put in there. It's an oversight on my part, but it's what it's.
I'm gonna run over to the Firestone.
Okay.
and then
Hurl
like,
yourself
it'll
on
come
top
up.
of it like a blanket. Keep it warm.
Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
For the record, when you throw a Pokemon out, because we've never really discussed it, they can come up in 10 feet in any direction from you.
Okay.
That's the range of like the laser sending them out.
You want to put mine one more square close, mute one more
just don't
square
know.
closer. Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect.
Because we don't use battle maps a lot, but
Yeah.
I want to.
That's scary though,
Yeah.
because do what you want.
High
I'm
fees.
gonna hold off for now.
You're gonna
And
hold off?
so I'm standing next to a stone and I'm gonna throw out Claremont.
Okay. Claremont hits the field.
Who's that?
That's
Machoke.
Machoke. Alright. Claremont hits the field, and you all notice this bright flash of brilliant blue light emanating off his belt as a rune begins to glow.
What?
As
Dude,
Claremont hits
Do we
the
have a
field,
story?
he cracks his knuckles,
Here
cracks his neck,
Next
and
to
he's
me,
just...
or here.
Yeah.
He huffs himself up. Whew. Give me an initiative roll for Claremont. Roll him in.
A rune?
Yeah.
What?
man.
Boy, do we have stories for you.
Dude, there's a lot of stories right now.
All right.
Claremont, how'd you do?
Hold on.
If memory serves, you're at a 10 right now.
So 7.
So 7, yeah.
That rune's putting in work.
Well, you rolled, because you rolled a 7?
Yeah.
So he's a +3, so be at a 10.
Okay, 10.
Okay.
Do the thrown in Pokemon come in on next initiative?
They'll come in on the next initiative.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Phoebe, you stand up, you run over, you throw Claremont out, and you're like, "Ah." Which is fair.
Yes.
Tropius is going to use half her movement
To
to stand up.
Stand up, girl!
Beautiful.
The vines kind of wrap around and just yank the dagger out as it falls to the ground. It's probably like a 4-foot long just shard of steel.
Holy shit.
And Grover wants to enter.
Did
Hello,
it
sir.
come from
Grover,
that?
roll initiative.
Roll initiative, Grover.
Roll initiative, Grover.
Did it
I don't have
bite?
thumbs.
No, it threw it like
buddy.
100 feet in the air.
Oh my god.
Tropius, being a
Literally John Wicked it out of the air.
being a guardian, will do the one thing it thinks to do and attempt to interpose itself the way it has and try to strike the Haxorus.
Okay.
The Haxorus is currently kind of shifting and shimmering and has these fiery red shards of stone around it, but Tropius is going to do what Tropius is going to do. She go on tempt. Divine Whip. Real strong. Not bad. I mean, it doesn't hit, but it's an 18. As Tropius slams its vines down, it strikes through the blurry image of this creature, and you notice it's actually 3 feet further to the right than Tropius thought it was, and those red shards strike out towards Tropius.
Oh.
So she gotta make a dex save.
It's not good. Oof. It's not good.
Glad we didn't fight this where we were.
As she do be failing, though. So poor Tropius takes an additional 10 points of steel damage as more sharp knives just shoot out from the blurry image and strike into her form. And she kind of rears back and roars, slams back down, and just keeps a defensive posture. Mute. Save the day.
He comes in on the next one, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. So
So,
Milo,
I'm
save
being.
the day.
I was like, I could have been that guy, but
Why? Damn it.
That's all right. I appreciate it.
I gotta play fair, man.
Let me just, for my own sanity.
I just know the pain of running mass comments, and it's not fun.
Is throwing out a Pokemon is an action.
That is an
right?
action, and you do need to stand up to do it,
Okay.
which is half your movement, which is not a huge deal, but you do have to stand up.
Okay. I will stand up,
Okay.
and then I have half my movement and then an action.
Yes, you have 15 feet of movement and an action.
Okay. If I take Arjan with me, would he limit my movement?
He is a tiny creature, so no. He
Okay.
does not affect your movement at all. It would be like carrying a mouse.
Small boy.
We're gonna run closer to the stone,
Okay.
and I'm gonna toss out Wadsworth.
All right. Wadsworth hits the field. Go ahead and roll him in. All right, so Milo, you stand up, run yourself over, kind of football carry Arjan and throw Wadsworth out. Claremont is squared up for next round. Pontiki, Godslayer, do what you were made for.
Pontiki.
Bomb.
Pontiki.
Slay the god. Do it in one turn.
She's gonna do Thunderbolt. at its face.
Thunderbolt
Okay.
at the creature.
Yeah.
All right.
Does she need to get any closer? Or is that good?
I believe Pontiki should be more than fine. She just has to be able to see it.
Okay.
So wherever she is, she would have to go like a little bit to the side of
little bit?
Tropheus, because
Okay.
Tropheus is trying very hard to be like,
Yeah.
you do not hit the children.
And she's gonna try to like hide still, but
Okay.
like
there,
throw it.
there are rules for hiding, so we can do that.
Okay.
Just pivoting
Oh,
more
boy.
to the left.
Yeah.
Pivot.
Pontiki does the electric slide.
Oh boy.
It is
Literally.
immediately
Does she get
terrified at the
advantage
size
because
of
it's
the
made of
creature.
metal and would attract lightning?
She does not. But it was
like
worth
it.
it was
I like
worth
it.
a try.
I like it.
Fair point. Fair point.
Gonna try to short
I'll allow
circuit
it.
Yes, it has
Yeah.
lightning rod and gains power.
As
Great.
Pontiki slides to the side and is like, trusty lightning, oh. She just sees the grinding of mechanical gears on this creature. She's like, ah, and it just goes wide.
Okay.
Nipsey,
What is Nipsey's movement speed?
30.
And I can do diagonals.
You can do diagonals. I mean, if you want to, you can get right up in melee with this thing.
Get all up in there.
All right.
It is
Well,
that is a thing you could do with
Nipsey-
Nipsey.
just all feral from the previous encounter and feeling nice and juiced up. They're gonna skitter as close to this melee as possible
Okay.
and then hunker down.
All right. Nipsey just kind of burrows into the ground a little bit and it's like, soon, my
Yes.
precious spores, soon. Dial up.
Same movement speed.
Dial up has the same movement speed. He is unaffected by difficult terrain because he's hovering. Not that there's any difficult terrain here, but he's hovering. Just putting those out there in case we do more maps.
All right. Dial up is going to follow in the direction of Crash and Nipsey.
Okay. Because if you were there, you just have to be within 60 feet for T-Bolt. You got to be within 30 for Sonic Boom.
So you might have it then.
So
So you got 10 squares.
20.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, by
You are in
a
range.
smidge.
All right.
By a smidge.
All right. As the
Diag-
creature's kind of
diagonally.
shifting and shimmering, dial up. You just kind of you focus up. You stretch out your magnets as much as is possible.
All right, Dial Up's gonna fire off a thunderbolt towards the
There he goes.
creature,
Okay.
the Stonebreaker.
Godspeed.
Oh.
That is 18.
Nope.
Misses. As dial up fires off a T-bolt, it kind of begins to strike into the ground. Pontiki, you taking it?
Yeah.
It's gonna miss. It's gonna miss anyway. You might as well.
Yeah.
All right. Pontiki
I think we still need
redirects.
to move Pontiki in some direction.
Oh yeah. Go ahead
Just
and
a little
slide
bit to the
Pontiki like a little bit
Yeah.
that way.
Just so it has
Just a-
line of
yeah,
sight a
there you
little
go.
bit.
Yeah. As the
then that
thunderbolt
arcs
is
towards
striking into the ground next to it, it shoots out this huge spray of debris, and Pontiki, you're like. You just feel supercharged, and she
Oh.
begins to kind of like hover a little bit. She's just
Nice.
looking rad as heck.
Just want a Captain Planet
She's
kids.
juiced.
All right,
Yeah.
Star.
Electricity.
Punch.
Star is
Yeetus Doritus.
gonna get pissed and she's gonna go for a smite.
Okay.
Oh.
She's
All right,
gonna
Star.
attempt for a smite.
Oh.
Get
Come
that
on.
smite.
Oh,
Mighty Smiter.
That's
Oh, it's
that's cocked.
Yeah, you gotta roll that one again. You can keep the 0 though.
Oh.
90.
That's 100. Cause this 0, that's a 10.
Isn't that
No, that's
90?
90.
Nine- did you count that as 90?
You gotta get triple 0.
Okay.
Triple zero.
I just didn't know if you added or if you
No.
do that. Okay.
It's
So
10s
90.
and 1s.
It
But 90's still good. You
still
get the
does
smite.
it. So all of her moves are super effective for a minute.
That's huge.
Love that.
That is huge, buddy.
And with that, she's
Alright.
gonna swift.
We're gonna say.
Is she moving at all?
And she's got range, but yeah, she'll come up a little bit. She'll stand next to D.
Okay.
All right. So you got 10 rounds of super effective swifts.
Okay.
All right. Get it.
Yeet. 1.
1. All right. So with a massive
That one's a 1, dude.
2, you watch as the Stonebreaker stops shimmering and shifting as the star slams into the front of its saw blades, is immediately disintegrated. But it took a little bit of damage
Cool.
that it otherwise would not have taken.
Hooray!
That's it.
You did it! You did it!
For 2 damage, but 2 damage is 2 damage. That brings us to Rose.
She's gonna go for a water pulse. From long distance.
All right. That seems pretty good.
18, so it'll miss.
You're so close. As the water pulse flies out towards the Stonebreaker, you watch as just this armored shield plate. It doesn't even look towards Rose. Just pops out and blocks the water shot before returning back into the form. CJ, real quick, I'm gonna break initiative real quick because I forgot to do it. Give me a perception check.
Yes, sir.
This one does not cost your action. This is
Do
the
it.
thing.
Why?
That was terrible.
The goddamn thing.
You just
flap.
dropped that. I was
Well,
not
I went
roll-
like this.
I
and
asked
it like
for
it went like this and slid.
I asked for a perception check and you dropped your
It's-
dice. Please roll your dice, sir.
So I
roll
can roll it
Please
again.
roll. You can
Do
roll
it,
it.
do
because
it.
that was a drop.
Well, it's
There you
not
go.
better.
It's fine. It's fine. You just dropped the die. You're like
11.
11. All right. 11 is enough to kind of see a little bit of like shifting, shimmering, dark purple movement on the far side of the battlefield.
Where?
Kind of over here. It's like in between
For here.
the ruckus that's going about. You see just this little shimmer of purple, and it's not one of yours. Carrying on down. Rose just went. We're up to Arjan. Arjan, are you doing anything?
Yeah, Arjon's gonna propel out of my arms and jump on the stone.
Okay.
Power him up!
All right. Arjan, for as long as you were in contact with that stone, you have access to your abilities.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
AKA you
fire
can produce
Pokemon.
fire.
Fire Pokemon are still
Yeah.
not okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Wadsworth is next round. We get to Bang. Bang.
Bang.
You have, without a doubt, the fastest speed.
Monkey Man!
Do it.
Yeah, that is.
He's a monkey man with the plan.
He's gonna save us all.
Yeah, so, Bang, what would you like to do?
he can get there.
Pick us all up and
hit.
jump.
What's his
into
name?
the-
Just Tarzan's
So,
almost away.
Bang,
Monkeys
your,
and the
your
stone.
speed is 40, and you can dash as a bonus
Hang
action.
on to my toes.
Oh, well.
That is massive.
Okay.
He's basically a rogue monk. You can get up there, monkey.
Rip his wires.
Hi.
Do
Oh.
it.
So if I hit him, I crit. Because his AC is at least 19, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So that's how it works, right?
I mean,
You
Not
basically
really.
have to
I
crit
know.
to hit him, but
I know. I'm just kidding.
You have to
I'm just
crit to
kidding.
hit.
All right,
No,
mega
I'm just
kick. Coming in hot.
You just have to
Babe,
roll,
you
roll
ready?
high.
he rolls a 19 or 20 on the
He
die.
crits.
It's a crit.
It was
but-
a joke.
Oh.
yeah.
That
Without
was
his
a joke.
mods, yes, he has
Yeah.
to crit to hit.
Oh, I thought it was a 19. I got so excited. But I think I hit because it's a 19.
Yeah.
Yeah!
19 hits exactly while the creature is not doing
do
the
you mean?
shimmery shifty thing.
You're plus
Oh no,
5.
it's 21.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Was that a move?
Yeah,
I was thinking 3. I don't know why I thought
Move,
3.
right?
I
It
know.
doesn't matter. I still hit.
Yeah. So Bang,
Well,
you hit.
21 is better.
Yeah, I do believe Bang, you do bludgeoning damage. Is that correct?
Yeah, which probably isn't good, but whatever.
No, that's actually
It's fighting
that is
type.
very good.
I don't know what that means.
It's against us
10.
tail type. Which is
10?
good.
All
Okay,
right.
cool.
Yeah, Bang, as you run up, you see all the saw
the
blades and
special
stuff coming, and as that shield plops into the ground to block Rose's water pulse, you fling yourself over, spiral kick right down on top of the head.
Get wrecked.
Your heel hurts a lot when you land, but you just use that momentum to kick off and kind of disperse on the ground magnificently.
Okay.
10 points of damage to the Stonebreaker.
Let's go, bang!
Top of the round is the Stonebreaker.
Oh.
10 points to Gryffindor.
Crash. Bang is
All right.
dead. He turns
Just
around and jumps and he's dead.
Slams him against a tree.
Mercifully for you, no, not yet.
I don't think
You're
he's
good.
gonna take his eyes off the Tropheus.
Yeah, it's gonna do a multi attack. Which one's that? Like black and yellow? Is that Bang?
Yeah.
Okay, Bang. I did lie to you. You are actually
Thanks, Drew.
because it makes a bite, a claw, and a tail slash attack at you, and the tail slash is at whoever's behind it. So the bite towards Tropheus.
Drew's
we
like, I need
have
someone in range. Yeah, I won't hit you. Go ahead, get close.
Do it.
Bite crits. Claw is a 23. And the tail against Bang is a dirty 20.
Great.
Okay, so we'll start with Tropheus's damage.
Got plus 20 to every roll.
That is 2d12
probably
plus
at least
5. So Tropheus is taking minimally 29.
I think we just have to run.
Tropheus takes 49 points of piercing damage from the first strike.
I don't think Tropheus can run.
The
can.
claw hits for 3d6 plus 4.
He pulled a 4-foot piece of metal out of his chest, and he just took
9,
70 damage.
13, so that's another 13 on there. So Tropheus is not looking good already.
I don't think he can move.
So
Or her.
It's a bold strategy there, Con. Let's see how this one plays out.
Holy shit.
somewhere in the zone of like
We just
60.
need to heal from the rear.
And
I need
Bangarang,
Shove berries up her.
Bangarang, you are in the zone of 3d10 plus 3 slashing damage.
Oh, great! Oh, great! It can't kill me, but just...
May the odds be ever in your favor. It's okay, it could be a lot worse. 9, 10, 11, 15. 15 points of slashing damage to Bang.
Ouch.
As it's ripping and tearing into Tropheus, Bang, you think you see your moment. You kind of run in for a cheap jab, and the tail just slashes across the front of you, leaving this nice open scar across the front of your torso.
Wow. He's gonna have a cool scar now.
CJ, are you doing anything?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did Dez do what I asked him to do?
He will do that on this turn right
Okay.
now. Because he technically is just going to be tied to you because he's not a combat fellow.
Fair enough. Is calling back a Pokemon in action?
That is a
Or is it-
bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna call back Riot.
Okay.
So Riot's gone.
Okay. So Riot is out of initiative.
And then I'm going to I'm gonna move and try to identify what that purple shimmery thing is, get a better look at it.
Okay. Get a little closer?
Yeah.
Alright, give me another perception check. As close as you can get with your 30 feet of movement. Just
Okay.
dangerous.
Here we go. 10.
10?
a
Alright,
lot better.
you still just see this kind of wispy purple smoke. It's just at the tree line. You're not quite able to capitalize on what it is.
Does it look similar to things that I have seen before?
Similar, yes.
Okay.
Crash, we're up to you.
Seeing as his friends have all gotten up and they're fine because they're all fighting, he's going to turn his attention to the thing.
Probably a good call.
And run up on it.
Okay. You are currently flanking with Bang and Nipsey. So I'm going to give you a +3 to your attacks.
Okay.
I'll say if you can get someone on the other side of this, you can have advantage flanking. But right now you're just going to give each other bonuses for being close.
Okay, that's fine.
Because this is a big deal. It's a big dude.
Then he's gonna go in for an Aqua Fang.
All right. Give me that Aqua Fang.
Oh, come on.
Fangy.
What is that?
12.
As a 12
+7.
is 19. It's exactly what you need to hit it right now.
Yes!
Let's
You've done
go.
it.
Oh, is it advantage or it's just
No, it's
the-
plus
It is,
3, so I'm
yeah,
gonna
it's
hit
just the
it
extra
regardless.
+3.
Got it. Yuck.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
12 + 8 + 4.
24.
Okay. So pick any 2 dice to represent your cold damage and any 2 to represent your piercing.
Fucking
Just do 12 and 12.
yeah.
All right. Stonebreaker takes 12 points of cold damage, no piercing. Crash, as your fangs clamp down onto the metal armor, you don't make a dent. And as you send that surge of water behind you, that's the impact that the creature takes, and it kind of shifts and slides in place. And it turns a very angry metal eye towards that stone on your back.
Oh god.
It's going to use one of its legendary actions. Actually, I apologize. 2 of its legendary actions to immediately try to shatter Crash.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen.
I
I was just worried. I was like, but
All right.
if he doesn't go in.
Crash, we need a Constitution save from you,
Run,
buddy.
Crash.
What's gonna happen now? Oh no. 14?
14 fails.
No!
Incoming. 3d10 points of thunder damage.
It's gonna die.
What?
Crash. You take 22 points of thunder damage.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be
Is that
worse.
doubled?
No. No. He's weak to lightning damage, but not thunder damage. Thunder is like sound.
Okay.
That's
Crash.
Thought it was late.
I'll accept that because I thought it was lightning
He's
too.
out.
Let me grab a different one. On a 91 to 100, the water source stone on your back will shatter.
Oh
It's an
my
81.
god.
What did you say? 91
On
to
a
100?
91 to 100.
He is creeping up slowly.
He rolled an
It was an
81.
81. Crash, you feel a fissure begin to form in the stone on your back as you push with your water force away as the saw blades come barreling down to where you just were. You're okay this time.
Good to know.
Bentley and D,
Bye.
you guys doing anything? You throwing anybody
Hell.
else in, or?
Hell.
Can I just do like a perception check on the creature to try and see like what kinds of attacks would be most effective?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say go ahead and make an insight check for it, and we'll see based on what's been done so far.
18.
All right. You're very perceptive when it comes to battle strategies. Piercing damage, you noticed very quickly. Not a good way to go. The
Okay.
cold, decent. Didn't seem to resist it in any way, but it wasn't like super great. When bang hit, it was a solid hit. Wasn't like super good. But so far, that's about all that struck this thing. It seems like it's got very good armor.
sharp objects.
Yeah.
And then I'll keep running.
The thing that
I'm gonna
you're
put my gun away.
Yeah, the thing you're very quickly able to ascertain,
Just
slashing and
ricochet.
piercing, no good. Bludgeoning is okay.
Okay.
Other elements might be better, might be worse.
Got it.
But definitely going through that armor plating is not a good way to go. D, is there anything you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'll pull out the Pokédex, and I don't know if this is going to help me to determine if this thing is living or just pure mechanical.
Yeah.
D wants to try to see if he can analyze it enough to see if there's essentially like some wires he can cut to
Very
get in
good.
there, or to like just dismantle this thing.
hack the
Perfect.
mainframe, dude.
Yeah.
Reprogram.
I'll say
Tin
this is
top.
happening around the same time that Desmond flies through, so you guys will get your information at the same time.
there.
Okay.
Slides under it.
Ant-Man style. Go up in the machine.
That is going to be 25.
25.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Got a natural
The
19.
Pokedex returns a similar piece of information that Des does. There is nothing organic in this creature anymore. The Pokedex just goes, like, scan a creature. You can do it,
Okay.
but you're very quickly, just from like the clicking of gears and the turning of the metal circuits on the side, you're like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Mute to get up on top of the creature and start ripping out any wires that he can find.
Gotta be able to turn it off.
All right. Mute's like, I was born for this. I'm so ready.
This is his time to shine.
Phoebes, is there anything you'd like to do?
Um,
Proceed, throw out a Pokemon, run, scream. Crying is a bonus action.
How many bonus actions?
D would like to take you up on that
I would
offer.
like to cry for my bonus action, weep openly for my action, and collapse to the floor in a heap of tears for my movement.
if I throw out BB, is that my whole turn?
There's your action.
Okay.
So you could call somebody else back. You could move around. You could
Use an item.
use an item.
Okay.
So you could use like a potion or something if you have one.
Yeah.
You could heal somebody or something. Just in
The
case
world
you guys
awaits
also...
your answer.
Okay, I'm throwing out BB.
Okay.
How big is this? The Firestone shard or whatever?
The Firestone shard is approximately like 6 feet long and about 4 feet wide.
Okay.
It weighs somewhere in the realm of about 300 pounds.
Yeah, didn't we say like Volkswagen size kind of ish?
It's
Something
about
like
the
that.
size of like a small
Like a
car.
car?
Yeah.
What?
To put it in perspective for like how
No,
large Tropheus is and how
factory.
big the Stonebreaker is.
Arjan's on top of it.
Yeah.
He's on top of a car.
He's driving this car.
What?
Beep beep.
I've only
I'm
got
in my
4
car,
spritzes.
boom boom.
Get out me car. Alright, so go ahead and throw BB in.
Yes.
Start with that.
Okay, yeah.
So, BB, you're actually first now.
oh,
Which is cool.
sweet.
You have overtaken Stonebreaker, who just rolled a 15.
Okay.
So you're good. That's good. It's a good thing.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Wait,
so
and-
BB will
Is
go
that
next,
how that
next
works?
round.
Okay.
But yeah, so if you
Don't
tie,
question it.
whoever has a higher dex goes first, unless
It
you're
is
friendly. Okay.
Okay.
Phoebes, you
And
throw
then-
out BB.
And then I'm going to spritz the stone with some oh no.
What?
Okay.
Is that the thing that you got?
The perfume.
Yeah.
Perfume.
Spray
Yes.
some very foul-smelling perfume on there.
Yeah.
Arjan, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. Because you are on the stone.
Sorry,
It's being
Arjan.
sprayed with. Oh no.
Sorry,
He's
buddy.
got this. 5. Wait. 7.
Okay,
Excuse me.
Arjun, you have an incredibly sensitive nose
He
that
does.
you've
True.
honed over
He's a
weeks and
chef.
weeks of culinary
Yeah.
practice. You immediately just start retching
Okay.
in place.
That's fair. That makes
Hey,
sense.
that'll help.
Yeah. Throw it up. Just let it out.
We gotta cover the stone and bile.
Yeah.
Everyone, chip in.
All
Start
right.
puking.
Tropheus, at the end of your turn, is going to use one of its legendary actions to do synthesis
Yes.
and recover.
A lot.
Heal yourself.
Oh, that's
70.
so bad.
Great.
No.
Great.
Tropheus, I'm
Great.
sorry.
That's great.
On a D100, it recovered 5.
You're joking.
What?
You're joking.
Bro.
No, I wish I was. Because Tropheus can do that once around. That's its legendary dealio right now. Because it is
Five?
wounded.
I could have done that.
Tropheus, on
With
its
a Band-Aid.
turn, is going to do the same thing. But it used its legendary action to do it, so it's going to use its turn to do that again. That's way better. Tropheus heals 96 hit points.
Whoa.
So there you go. So Tropheus heals all the way back to full. You watch as some of the wounds begin to close back over, and it once again just kind of takes a defensive stance. Vines and stuff wrapping all around,
Okay.
trying to interpose itself between you and the creature. Mute boy
All right, Mute is
finally in.
going to let the claw that he's carrying drop just a little bit more
Okay.
and kind of drag it across the ground and just book it and then
Yeah.
underbelly slide and just start reaching in and pulling as Fury swipes.
Yeah. For flavor, Mute, as soon as you kind of drop that quick claw, put yourself anywhere 30 feet closer and you get to keep your movement. Your bonus action basically is Misty Step. As Mute just taps the claw and just appears in a flash right next to this creature.
Put me on the other side of the creature.
Okay.
And that way I can get advantage on all of these Fury swipes.
There you go. All right.
All right, so
Right in the dick.
for 4 attacks.
Wolverine his ass.
So
Get one at least.
natural 19. So there's that. So one hit, natural 19.
Okay.
Yeah, plus 4.
Well, that 17 should hit then too, right?
These are at advantage.
Ah.
Yeah. Natural 20 for the third.
Okay, so 3 hits, one of which is a crit so far.
And then last one. Yeah, no.
Okay. Wow. So you get 2
Ending on a
hits
crit like normal.
and
It's
a
a-
crit, so you actually get to double the additional +2. So you're gonna
Yes.
do
Yeah,
an extra
buddy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So an additional 5 damage on top of whatever you roll.
Cool.
Did you say
Actually,
like
9.
normal?
Sorry.
Yeah, 9,
With the,
yeah.
with the D4. So
You
So
said ending
9
on a crit
plus-
like normal.
Yeah.
2.
That's what
Okay,
So
Mute
it's
does.
11. That's 15.
15,
Wait, no, then 16 because of the +1.
16. Okay.
And then
How's that possible?
That's impressive.
don't
I'm not
know.
even mad. That's
additional 5, so 21 points of slashing damage.
21 points of slashing
Sick.
damage.
He's going for any sort of wiring underneath.
So
Rip it all out!
Right in the
Mute, I'll
balls.
say from the crit, you definitely make some progress.
Okay.
As the quick claw, you guys don't watch. You're like, oh, thank God, Mute's out. The two of you especially watch as the claw just taps the ground, and Mute thinks he's gonna start running, and then is suddenly behind the creature and is like, yeah, just stabs the claw in, pries up a bit of armor plating, and you guys just hear the loud clicking of gears as he just goes, shunk, and just sticks it in there, and you see, and he pulls the claw out before it shatters, but it definitely seems like you've done some good stuff there.
Perfect.
Well done, Mute.
He's going to stay there.
All right.
Okay, so Mute, for now, I'm just going to say you're basically just riding on top of it. So unless it moves or anything, you're just kind of like,
Yippee-ki-yay.
All right,
Are you
Milo.
on top of it?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Retrieve it from the
Raise my
taint.
immersion.
He's underneath like Romulus and Remus down there. Just
I would like to ask Wadsworth to do whatever to make this stone look either invisible or like a regular rock, whatever's easier. And then I'm
Okay.
gonna run away.
Wadsworth, give me just a general
On his
intelligence
turn
check.
or right now?
Right now, and then we'll see what he
Okay.
does on his turn. But for now, give me the intelligence check.
12.
12. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so you're
He
basically
kinda
like
gets
you're like Wadsworth, make it go away, and he's
Yeah.
just looking at Arjan, who's just, and he's like, okay. In the form of Warg.
Yes.
Claremont.
Hold on. That was.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away.
You're gonna run away.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then try to pick up the thing that Tropheus ripped out, like the metal, like
Yeah, the big
blade,
the blade dagger.
and then run back.
Okay. Milo, give me a general strength check.
Okay.
These are heavy metal plates. It's
You
not.
can do it.
It's not impossible. I'm just curious if you can do it.
Unnatural 20.
All right. Yeah, you kind of like slide in and just pick this thing up, and you're like,
He's got
pretty
mom
heavy.
strength.
And you kind of like run back and just kind of hold this big barbed metal spire.
Okay.
Sick.
Okay, so that'll
That's
do it
pretty
for Milo.
Yep.
You good?
That's
Okay.
pretty cool.
Now we get to
Because
Claremont.
I don't think I can throw anyone out after that. That
No,
seems like.
that'd be your movement, your action to run over, pick it
Figured.
up, and then talk to Wadsworth. Okay, so Claremont.
Yes.
As you hit the field, your belt is glowing nice and bright blue. That protection rune.
Icy hot, boys.
Kick it in. Claremont's feeling
All the
Going on
workouts.
over
Feeling
there?
strong.
Don't know.
Claremont found Jesus.
I mean, it's not wrong.
What is going on?
You think I'm joking? He has a necklace. All right,
Claremont gets on his bicycle, straightens his tie, and gets riding.
all right, Claremont. What would you
Okay.
like to do?
All right.
You have
Claremont.
30 feet of movement. You are also capable of jumping if you want to. We'll cover that if you want to do that. Because there's rules for like how far and how high you can jump. But your
Okay.
strength and dex are both so high, it's basically this, not the sky, but there's a pretty high limit for you.
Okay.
Not quite the sky.
Is there anything around us? We're in the forest.
You are in the forest.
Yes.
There are several trees,
Okay.
for what it's worth. Tropheus Landing did clear several of them, as did the Hexers coming in. There's a lot of trees in that direction, and then some more kind of this way. There's probably a few kind of cresting around the edge of the map here.
Okay. So some broken trees.
Mhm.
There's not any like rocks.
I mean, you are in like a pretty nicely forested area.
Okay.
There are some rocks if you want to like look around for something.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're looking for something in particular, he can make a perception check. Take a quick check around.
Yeah. As Claremont?
Yes, as Claremont.
That's Claremont again. That's not bad. 13?
13? Okay. I mean, yeah, there's all kinds of like big tree splinters. Milo's holding this big metal spike. There are some
Okay.
sizable stones
Yeah.
around.
I'm gonna have him take that spike
Okay.
from Milo, and then he's gonna come around this way.
Okay.
How far can he go? 30?
He's got 30 feet of movement, so he would have to go over to Milo and
Yes.
then get back.
Pass by on the way.
Uh-huh.
15, 20, 25, 30.
There you go. Yeah, so you're within range.
Right.
Worth noting, for Claremont, you are in range for Sucker Punch, so keep that in mind. Because that's something you do when, if Haxorus is gonna hit somebody, you can choose to use Sucker Punch or not.
Okay.
But it has been pretty obvious for everybody, I would say, except for Claremont, that piercing is probably not the way to go, because he's been standing behind Tropheus.
Karate stab.
But he hasn't been pierced by his own armor yet.
That is true.
So.
The
Suck
only
on
thing
that.
sharp enough to kill itself is itself.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
It's an Omni droid. Nobody.
Yeah, so can you try to. Like. I don't know how you would karate chop the thing into it, but
You just swing it down.
yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Is there any vulnerable areas, or is it completely covered in
The only
It's a rock. It doesn't have any
the only
vulnerable
slightly
spots.
vulnerable spot that you can kind of see now is where Mute's kind of up top, like prying armored plates off.
Okay, but he's not close enough to get there.
I mean, you could try to jump for it, but it would make the
No.
attack a little bit harder.
Okay, he's just gonna go for
Because
where
then
he
you're basically
can
doing like a
hit.
leaping cold shot.
Get it where it's a butthole.
You do have an
was.
additional +3 to hit because you got fellas on the other side.
Okay.
And then you can give yourself advantage with no guard, but then if it attacks you, it's attacks are at advantage back.
But would you have advantage since I'm on top, crashing, everybody's on the
Oh,
other
yeah.
side,
She
he's
gets the
there?
+3.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
You're gonna get the
Okay.
extra bonuses there because there's so many other ways to get advantage. I'm trying to like tweak it a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Claremont.
Get it, buddy.
Oh
almost a
my
crit.
god.
That
It was so
hurt.
It danced and teased us.
Oh, so 8 plus 5 plus 3,
16.
16. Claremont, as you take this big javelin and you kind of like spike out towards the creature, the metal itself just bends under the force of your strike and just curls the spear kind of back in on itself, and it doesn't even dent the plate.
Toss it back.
Here you go, Milo. Have this twisted metal.
You're actually
cane.
more dangerous without the sword.
It's Cairo Central. All right, that'll do it for Claremont. We
But
come to
seriously, toss
Pontiki.
it back.
Pontiki!
So Pontiki is gonna go for a Thunderlance, as we know, or have maybe forgotten. Thunderlance does not require an attack roll.
Okay.
Requires a save
Yes.
from the creature.
You're right.
I feel like you're always bummed. You're
What
like,
kind of save?
oh.
It is
Yeah.
a Dex save. The
I
DC
like
is
rolling dice, I
12.
get that.
If you hit, Pontiki gains a fly speed until the end of turn. That's a natural 4. As the creature kind of spins around to see Pontiki, newly empowered, she just flies out with a lance of thunder in her hand and just kind of like eyes her target and begins hovering a little higher in the air. Go ahead and roll your damage.
It's not very much.
Damage is damage.
Everything helps.
So you do an extra die of damage because you absorbed some thunder damage.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Or some lightning damage, I apologize.
12
12. Okay.
altogether.
What's the first number?
3. Oh, 11.
You roll a 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
8
I'm in
and 3.
another universe.
Yeah,
Sure.
as
So 11.
Pontiki flies up and fires off this thunder lance, I'll be nice and say Claremont doesn't have to dodge. I'll assume Pontiki would slide a little bit, not be
Yes.
like Claremont's heart is the way. Right through the creature. You also do gain a fly speed, so I'll say you could fly up and hit.
Okay.
And then if you want to go anywhere right now, you have 30 feet of flying movement right now. But at the end of your turn, you're going to come back down. You're going to fall, but you're going to descend nicely.
Tropheus' head.
Feather fall.
Basically, you're effectively like a storm sorcerer. Every time you do that, you get to fly a little bit, but you have to come back down, or you just kind of be like, oh,
Right.
fairies!
We've only done 57 damage.
Where's Dial-Up?
Dial-up
On the other
is
side?
the bone
He's
die
way
fella.
over there.
Oh, yeah.
Dang, Dial-Up. Hover your ass over here.
I'm trying.
Okay, she's just gonna stay where she's at.
Okay.
Because there's not gonna make
Pontiki's gonna chill.
that much.
Nipsey.
All right, so Nipsey is going to look into those open plates that Mute is kind of prying up
Okay.
and try and leech seed into the carcass of this thing.
Okay. Yeah, it is not immune to grass damage, so this is good.
Oh, baby, that's 23.
Okay.
Go for a crit.
Okay, at 23 it is.
All right. Very good. Yeah, Nipsey, you skitter your way up top and plant the seeds on in there.
So that's 3 damage.
3 damage.
Yeah.
And
And
it's
I
seeded.
helped.
So after Nipsey is Dial-Up.
Dial-Up is going to move the additional 30 feet to get within
Okay.
roughly 10 or 15 feet of this thing
Hovers on
behind Bang,
Okay.
and it's going to lock on to the creature.
Okay. It is now seated and locked onto. Okay. Post Dial-Up, Star, you've got 9 more rounds of critical damage. What do you have to do?
Looking at
What?
Bang, between Bang and Crash, who looks hurt the most?
Probably Bang in terms of percent of HP.
Okay.
Yeah, I just because
Uh,
whoever looks the more hurt.
15 to Bang is
Pretty similar.
yeah.
Pretty similar?
15
Pretty
to
similar.
Bang is about a third, and 20 something to Crash is about a third.
Okay,
They're both
odds
looking a little rough.
odds Bang, evens Crash.
Okay.
Okay, so Bang.
All right. Bang, you're getting healed up, maybe.
Hopefully.
Bang tears.
Oh,
For
yeah.
an 86.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good
so
to me.
Bang heals for 7 points.
All right.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
Bang, you watch as some of the stars from around Star kind of hover around you, and they do this little shooting star pattern, and you feel like you know a little bit more. You learn to recycle some plastic, and you recover 7 hit points.
Is that what that is?
Love it.
You learn to
So,
recycle plastic.
no.
Swift.
Don't smother your kids.
5 points of force damage, so doubled to 10.
10 points of force damage seems pretty good to me.
I like it.
All right.
I like it.
Yeah. Star, you tend to Bang's wounds, and then without even a second thought, you just kind of flick a paw out, and one of these massive stars just carves through one of the armored plates on the side of this thing.
Yeah,
And you're like, yeah, I'll deal with you later. You're not a threat right now. It's still a threat, but Star's feeling confident.
Cool.
Rose. How's Rose feeling?
She's feeling good. She's gonna move her movement speed and then try and fire off
movement.
another water pulse. I'm assuming this time at advantage with.
At range?
At range,
there's
it
no
doesn't
change
matter.
with the people there. At melee, absolutely.
Okay. So I don't get advantage or the bonus.
I'll give you the bonus to hit, but I'll say advantage is mostly for like when you're all dogpiling on this thing.
That's more than fair.
Yeah.
All right.
So you get the 1, 2, 3. You actually get a +4 right
Thinking
now
of the
because it's
scene
got
from The
critters all over.
Matrix.
Okay.
Where they all jump on him.
Oh,
Nope.
Rose,
Even with all the pluses in the world, that didn't help.
your allies being so close, it's working against you. You don't want to hit them, and you kind of just let the water just collapse back to the ground, and you're like, I'm not so sure. Arjan, you're no longer vomiting
That's good.
Yay!
from the oh no.
Given that there's not much he could do from this location, he's just gonna stay on the stone,
Okay.
keeping aware. Maybe try to, I don't know.
You have an option
Take-
if you want to. You can hold an action.
Why
And
was
say
gonna
like
say
if X happens, I will do Y.
take the dodge action right
Okay.
now, but just stay on the stone.
Very good.
That's it. Maybe get a little stronger.
Sure. I will
A
give.
little less pukey.
We will say Arjan is taking the dodge action. Wadsworth. It is at this point in
Yes.
time
Do it, Wadsworth.
you project
Buddy.
an illusion
Yes.
Yes.
Please.
The best illusion.
of a large. Are you going for invisible? Or are you going for?
Boulder.
If he can make it invisible in a way that makes it look like he made it go somewhere else. Does that make sense? Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Less than it like shimmering away.
Okay,
Does that make sense?
it does.
Okay.
Because currently the creature does not have eyes on the stone.
Oh, okay. Well,
But if it came around and it's invisible, Arjan's just going to be floating. Because he'll be sitting on top of the stone,
Floating Arjan.
kind of cowering, but like trying to look brave. Just hovering in the air. Which,
Okay.
to be fair, Pontiki's doing too. but-
Yeah, I will just. That's fine.
Okay. So you just.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll get to that later. Bang.
Bye-bye. It worked last time, so he's gonna do it again.
All right. You have advantage and plus 1, 2, 3, 4. On top of that.
Bye.
You guys are really getting in close with this thing.
12 plus 9.
12 plus 9.
Oh, 18 plus 9.
27. All right.
So
Bang.
close.
Sheesh.
Bang, give me some damage, buddy.
Not bad.
15.
Yeah.
15. Okay. Yeah, Bang, you crack down with your foot once more, and you see the slightest Bang heel-shaped dent in one of the armored plates. And Bang's like, anybody see that? Anybody see that? Anybody see that? That was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. He's like, I dented it, and everybody's just so engaged with the combat that nobody notices, but you think it's pretty cool.
Oh, what?
Back to the top of the order is BB. BB, you hit the field and you're like, what are we doing, everybody? Oh. Why is everybody so somber? Oh no.
Now's not the time for
Why are we all about to get
being a
dead?
fitness
He's
instructor.
fighting, bruh.
Poppy, poppy,
Can
pop.
BB's gonna hype Tropheus,
Okay.
and then he's gonna run over to where Claremont's at.
Okay.
Which
'Cause
one
they're
is
a,
BB?
They're a duo.
This one?
Yeah.
Boysenberry.
25, 30, 35. There you go.
Okay, and then he can still do a move, right?
Uh-huh. You still have your action because you've moved and you've done your bonus action. Because he's fast. He's scrappy. He hasn't decided where he's going.
Headlock.
He's gonna try to betray Claremont to curry favor with the beast. Clap his ears. Look! Strike him down! Leave me, master! I present to you all of these
Alright.
sacrifices. Whoosh.
We're gonna try to go for a fake out.
Alright.
Take him out.
Advantage, right?
You have advantage. You also have an additional +4 from all your friends.
Oh, she great!
All right, BB.
Oh. Oh. Just.
All right, BB, give me some damage.
BB!
Please.
Come on, 7 or 8.
What
Wait.
happens if that happens?
Well, technically, on a crit, you would get the flinch anyway.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's huge.
Because as we've discussed, it would kind of
Right
suck.
before it turns.
That's huge.
We'll
so
get,
massive.
We'll get to the bad news in a second. But
No, shut
Unaffected
up,
by
Drew, there's
flinches.
not bad news. Shut up.
Can't be stunned.
max damage though.
Did it
BB, you
anyway.
savage.
Or eight.
Absolute
So
savage.
BB, that is a full 16, yeah.
Yeah. Yank
Alright.
the hydraulics cable out of
So
its mouth.
here's where we get to the bad news.
No!
It is immune to being crit. It does not take bonus damage from critical hits.
That sucks.
You still did 8,
Yeah.
Okay.
Still
and
great.
you burn a legendary resistance to not be flinched. So
Okay.
that's one less time it can do that. But
Okay.
BB, let no one tell you that wasn't the most magnificent thing you'll ever see. As you run up to this metal beast with no organic structure, you're like, I'm gonna clap your lights out, boy! Boom! And you land down, and for just a second, you watch as the mechanical eyes kind of circle in and out, and it blinks for a sec. And you watch as something inside just kind of like reboots, and it kicks back on, and you're like,
Who's got the virus on the thumbstick?
bringing us
Bring me
to
the USB!
bringing us to the Stonebreaker's turn.
Plug and dial up.
I'm gonna say on an even roll, it goes after Tropheus, and on an odd, it goes after Crash.
Don't do it.
And as an odd, it goes
God
after
damn
Crash.
it.
Claremont, you have a reaction if you want to.
Suck a punch.
Suck a punch.
100%.
You can give it disadvantage on the attack.
Do it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
She's gonna say
Do
no.
it.
It's like,
Do it.
Sorry.
heartless.
All you have
I
to
gotta
do is
protect me and mine.
Sorry. Yes, he's gonna do sucker
Okay,
punch.
Sorry, what do you want me to do? Protect another? No.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
Sucker Punch is unaffected by additional bonuses. You just get the 5.
Okay.
But if you hit, it's got disadvantage on everything it does right now,
Love it. Do
Come
it.
on.
which would be huge for Crash.
21.
Yes.
21 hits. So give me 1d8 dark damage.
Claremont, your suspenders are so strapping.
Oh.
6. Okay.
Does he do? Oh, yeah. It's,
Yeah.
you're right.
Sick.
Doesn't he do more?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Yeah, does he do more?
Second piece of bad news. It's still a disadvantage, but it takes no damage from the dark. As Claremont moves in with a swift punch to the ribs as it's turning on Crash, it doesn't even flinch, but you watch as, in conjunction with what BB did, it kind of flinches for a second. You watch as the arms are kind of a little bit slower to respond.
Okay.
Crash, 3 attacks coming in you, all at disadvantage.
3?
Question, Drew.
Yes.
With the quick claw, if
You're about to
attacks
de-evolve.
miss, does it have to be targeted at me, or can it be targeted at an ally
Break that
too?
stone. You're about to die.
I'm fairly certain it just has to be an attack that you're within range for.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll start with the first one. Is the bite attack. The lower is a natural 14.
No.
Well, a natural.
A natural 14.
No. No.
A 25.
No. What?
Holy.
The claw,
You're joking.
The claw is
Fucking
the
11?
lowest would be a 15 total.
That's a
Is that
miss.
hit?
That's a
No,
miss.
that's a miss.
Okay.
And the tail swipe, no one is behind it. So you're spared that one. Actually, it would have to spin. So it would be against either Claremont or BB, and both of you have caused it problems. I'll say it's probably at Claremont, but it's a disadvantage. The lower of those is a 14.
That exactly hits.
Okay, so we got damage coming in all day.
Oh boy.
Jinkies.
That's not good.
Mute will use his reaction then to take an attack
Okay.
with the quick claw.
Alright, so I'll say Mute, go ahead and do yours real quick.
How does this work? Is it just a singular attack, or can I use like Fury Swipes and do all Fury Swipes?
I will go with the Matt Mercer ruling right now. I'll let you guys pick. If you can do multi-attacks as a reaction, so can the enemies. Otherwise, it would just be 1 and 1.
I'm not making that decision.
I'll let you guys pick, because there's 5 of you, so it'll be a tiebreaker.
I would say my vote is no for either, only because thinking about
It
it
would make
in a
sense to
fight
you.
while you're running away, you wouldn't
Yeah.
be able to hit it 3
yeah,
times.
that
Exactly.
makes sense.
Okay.
Well, we can do that. So
Okay,
then
so-
I will do fling,
Okay.
and I will gum him up.
Gum him up real good.
Yeah, he's just gonna
Get
dig
him all
like
gummed up.
honey into his wires. Is
Okay.
that with advantage and the +4?
That is with advantage with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So it's a +9 for my
Yeah,
fling.
because you've got friends on all sides. Gum 'em up.
So that's good, like 27.
Highly
27.
effective. Highly.
Yeah, that's a good start for sure.
Get gum.
3 points of honey damage.
3 points of honey damage.
Honey
It
boy.
is not immune or resistant to honey damage in any way.
Wow.
And its speed is slowed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is what it is. Incoming damage.
That's good.
Crash, I'm just gonna roll all of these at once.
Couldn't do throat
It's
chop because it's dark damage. So I'm like,
3d6 plus 2d12 plus
my
9.
God. What? I think you did your math wrong.
I'm sorry, but no. That's like, oh, no, I lied. Those are 9s, not 6s. 18, 21, 22, 27 points of damage to Crash.
You alive, bro?
Yeah, barely.
No shatter on the stone or anything, but as it bites and claws into you, Claremont, as you go, ooh, the tail comes swipping around for you.
Miss.
But it already hit you, but
Jordan.
Claremont's
you
gonna
have the
jump.
What?
You have the
Jump,
crash ball.
Claremont!
Okay.
Ah,
I was
yes.
just like, just in case.
16
Anime rules.
points of bludgeoning damage to Claremont as the tail just whacks into the side of you.
My God.
It is seated. I don't remember if that's at the end of Nipsey's turn or the start of Nipsey's turn or on the creature's turn.
I was gonna
Hey.
ask, but
Yes.
I don't remember.
So since I wasn't at half damage, that doesn't activate his ability yet, does it? I have to take that hit, and now I have his ability active?
Yes, you
Okay.
have to be below
Half.
half. So
I'll just-
you watch as the stone kind of whips up around you, and the ambient water from the ground just kind of swirls up around Crash. He looks more ferocious than ever.
I'll do Leech Seed on Nipsey's turn just so
Okay.
it's something
Keep it
I
easy.
need to remember. Yeah.
Okay. CJ, are you doing anything?
Changing my diaper.
Yeah, shitting my pants.
You can use an action if you want to try to catch Crash.
Yeah.
If there was ever a time,
He has the ball that I made.
Yeah.
now might be it.
That's true.
That's what I'm considering. I
I just don't want the ball to fail. Then it's my fault.
Oh. For what it's worth, it's got an incredibly high capture rate, given Crash's relationship with CJ.
But
Yeah.
there's a
And
chance.
we've talked
But
about
there's
it
still a
before.
chance.
We've talked about it before, too.
Crash breaks out anyway. He's just like, no!
Okay, I'm gonna move here,
Okay.
which is
So
dangerous
CJ moves
as
up.
shit, but whatever. And I'm gonna yell at Crash
Uh-huh.
to get out of there. It's trying to destroy your stone and see what he does.
All right, Crash. Given your knowledge of fighting beasts, you are aware if you run, it does get to strike at you. But if you stay there, it might just hit you even more later. Choice is yours. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. That's a battle instinct deal.
Fighter.
Is that
Or
right now?
freeze.
Shit, it's right
I was like, yeah.
now.
Capture.
Crash is in it, so I would say that he's most likely not gonna listen to CJ.
Okay.
So Crash would clearly not back up
Okay.
or listen to CJ and try to scary face this thing,
Okay.
which would then make CJ throw the crash ball.
Okay.
What a chain reaction.
Yeah, two things happen all at once. Crash, you get real scary. No response from the creature.
Yeah.
There is no brain to feel the fear. However, CJ, in this moment, if you're throwing that crash ball, roll a D100.
Here we go.
Do you want to know before or after?
After.
Never tell me the odds! Oh, that's 2 10s, damn it!
Oh no.
I grabbed the wrong one! Where is it? It's this
Right on the top, on the top. Georgia on the top.
There they are.
There you go.
Hi. Okay, here we go.
Come on, buddy. Roll well.
26.
26 is good.
Yay.
All right. CJ, as you hold in your hand the
I bet you
potential
it was
keys
25
to
was
saving your friend, you throw the crash ball out, the silver gleaming under the sun. As it smacks into the back of Crash, he turns back, curious at you, kind of dropping the scary face, and goes inside.
Get him.
It wiggles. It wiggles. And it wiggles again. Before
Yay.
you capture Crash.
Oh no.
And the
Crash
ball
got away.
jumps into your hand.
Great.
Throw them out again.
Crash is out of
Damn.
initiative.
That was not the point.
As the Stonebreaker, without even flinching, just blinks its eyes and then turns its attention back to Tropheus.
Okay.
Mercifully, for the moment, Crash is not in danger.
Yay. Because 8 health is not a place Crash wants to
Yeah.
be.
Bentley, Dee, and Phoebe, is there anything that any of you would like to do? Throw anybody out, call anybody back, move.
Yeah, D's just in shock that it worked.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
Yeah, I definitely grab it and look at you and I go, thank you.
It's a bonus action to change your diaper. Don't forget.
yeah, cry some more.
Well, it's an action for somebody else.
Cry it.
And I throw out Kingpin.
Kingpin hits the field.
I'm
I
sorry.
like it.
What?
Say what now?
Nidorino.
It
What?
got named. He caught Nidorino, and its name is Kingpin.
Bentley's just gonna run up closer to D.
Okay.
Be like, D, don't use piercing us slashing, and then see that Mute is doing that and succeeding, and then just shut
Mutes, so for what it's worth, Mute's Fury Swipe does bludgeoning.
up. I thought it was
He basically just
slashing,
like...
piercing.
I think I can choose.
No, Mute, because Mute is like,
Oh, yeah.
he's a brawler. He doesn't care about his claws so much. He just pummels things.
That's it
So
for me.
Kingpin is out. D, are you moving?
Oh,
Stay where you
no.
are.
Yeah.
Phoebes. You doing anything?
That's a cool name, by the way.
Who's in front of
Kingpin?
the stone?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That would be Wadsworth.
Thank
He's
you.
the gold die.
Okay.
Arjan is on top of it.
I'm gonna move towards Pontiki.
Okay.
You know what? I might risk it for the biscuit and get closer to. I can get to Claremont, right?
Because you were over by the stone, so it'd
Yeah.
be 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30, yeah.
Okay.
You can get right up behind him.
So while the thing's distracted, can I try to heal him a little bit?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
With wall.
restore.
I have an oranberry.
Okay. Or yeah,
Shove up his
Oranberry.
butt. Take
Alright.
that oranberry. Cut it
Yeah,
in
if you
half.
use an Oranberry, it's super easy.
Salt.
Claremont, you heal 10 HP. You get 10 hit points back.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna look him in the eyes and tell him he can do it.
Respect.
He
Got
feels
this.
he feels inspired, but then he's like, "Why are you here? No, no."
He's just like, yeah.
Okay.
What?
Tropheus, for its turn. I do believe it has been hyped by the BB.
Yes.
It's gonna
Use its
attempt
finishing move.
a superpowered Vine Whip smash on this creature.
Vine whip smash.
At advantage, it crits. How about that?
Go BB.
All right,
He
so it
is the
is
MVP right now.
30 plus
BB
3d10,
came out right at the ball and
He's so ready.
44
Nice.
points of
Oh!
bludgeoning damage. As Tropheus looks at Mute and is like, "You're gonna be okay." Whack! And just slams the sides of this thing, and 2 more armored plates just kind of crunch under the weight. One of them falls off
okay.
as its AC decreases by 1.
Yes.
Some good
It
scraps.
also takes a solid 44 extra damage. It's going to immediately use one of its legendary actions to try to shatter Tropheus. In retaliation.
Don't do it.
Tropheus hideously fails that DC. Takes 3d10 thunder damage back. That is 14. And you know the drill. 91 to 100. 17. No dice. It's not a solid hit, but it's still enough to bring fear. As the vines crack into the side, the Haxorus just drops the plates and shoots the saw blades out towards the wing. And they grind and carve a little more into the stone, and another fracture appears up the side. That ends Tropheus' go. We come to Mute. Mute, as you're on the back of this thing, you're like, whoa, jeez.
Yeah, and he just finds purchase with a quick claw and just starts. He's gonna dig in more.
Dig in!
If it ain't broke, break it.
5 attacks.
5 attacks.
All at advantage with a.
1, 2, 3, 4. You have
4?
a +4 additional.
So that'll be a
because
+8.
Crashes back out of
Love
there.
it.
So +8.
Yeah.
All hits, baby.
So natural 18.
Okay.
18.
Hits now. Hits now.
Natural 20. So I get an additional hit.
So that's 3, 1 being a crit.
23.
4. So you get 2 more right now.
Oh, that was almost another crit. That's 16.
Okay, so that one misses.
And then
then
that's
you have one more.
One more. Natural 20. So I
another
get
one.
another attack.
So you have 2 crits.
Natural 16. So
That'll
it's-
hit natural.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's
So yeah, 6 hits, 2 crits.
Woo!
So that's
Holy shit.
1, 3, 6, 10, 15 additional points from the combo hit. So you've got 15 on there plus the 8 from the 2 crit dice. So
So-
64 plus 18, yeah?
No.
no 20.
It'd be because it was the
24. 26.
26, yeah.
Yeah.
Or I didn't even hear that one.
So because your damage dice is
15 plus
D4,
8.
So you've got 8
That's
plus the
23.
15 is
The math
23.
is right. It's 43.
23. Yeah, so
100.
23 plus
Yeah, double
64.
it.
Okay.
To make it sound real.
So
So
2,
25,
77.
3,
28,
It's better.
3,
31,
1,
32,
4,
37,
4,
41,
2.
43. So then you're good. That's
Yeah,
6.
that's it. So
One
6.
short of what Tropheus
Yeah.
did.
So you almost match Tropheus. That puts the
Nice.
critter to 187 points of damage taken. As you just start ripping and tearing in, the gears are kind of grinding into your paws, and you don't even care. You're like, get out of here. Where is your heart? And as you're pulling through, Mute, on that subject, give me a perception check as you're ripping into the back of this thing.
Okay. Perception. I don't think that good. 11.
11? Alright, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. Nothing inappropriate going on there. There's just
He'll take for
gears and bits.
his bonus action. He'll just take the quick claw and just take like one scrape on the inside for a fling
Alright, I like it.
for a natural 20.
Yeah, Mute! Alright, Mute.
Holy crap.
Give me some more damage, buddy.
over here.
So it's 8.
It'd be 8 plus a D8.
Outpacing Tropheus
2.
here.
2, so 10 more.
Crit factory.
Yeah. Seriously.
Mute
Okay.
the crit factory, whatever.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Mute, as you begin ripping and tearing into this thing, the Haxorus is going to use one of its legendary actions.
Okay.
And those same metal spikes begin to like emerge from the inside as you kind of have to get out of the way as some of the innards kind of fly up and hover around this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You get the sense it would be really bad if you missed right now. Milo, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna send out Eunice.
Eunice!
And,
Eunice!
What the fuck is going on?
Eunice is Marie.
Yeah.
Everything got names.
Yes.
Yes.
Why? What is that?
They just needed us out of the way
Because
so that
there's
they could
ice in
really
the name,
marinate those
and
names.
it's really like a sheet.
To be fair, you guys haven't played together in like 2.5 months. A lot has happened on both sides.
Yeah.
They could say the same to you if they had time to look at you.
Get it, Eunice?
I send him out right in front of
Ruby.
Pontiki.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ruby's here.
Yeah,
You know,
a lot has happened.
give him diabetes or.
Okay, so go ahead and throw Eunice in real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw him out right in front of Pontiki there.
Okay.
Ruby uses Boogie Vein.
And just say like, hey, you guys work together, generate some power. You can do it.
All right.
And
You got a lot of dice in your hand.
yeah, I know, because I'm gonna run a race right now.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
And then I'm gonna back up and chill with my boys.
Okay. So go ahead and roll
Duck
for Eunice
and a not duck.
for his initiative.
Eunice!
You get him. Oh! You know what? It's modifiers are irrelevant after that. Eunice is going first next
I think we
round.
need to go to that mountain.
Eunice!
Okay.
Oh yeah, Mute's a king. He has like a bone
I
crown.
mean,
Okay, so that was Milo's go.
I forgot.
We come to Claremont.
Claremont!
Claremont, you have your reaction back.
We'll talk.
Claremont's gonna summon the ravens. And
Yeah.
The Fey King calls for aid.
Another feather.
Yeah.
Claremont. I think he's gonna work up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Claremont, you watch as the rune on his belt begins to glow once more, as though the air around him seems to kind of simmer with the just energy that he's producing as he flexes, and you see he's just like, as he looks back and sees you behind him, just puts his arms out and just gets ready. I like it.
gonna wrestle a squatch.
Pantiki,
Yeah.
what you doing?
Can Pantiki wait for Eunice to do a combo? She's going for a thunderbolt.
Okay.
Where are you moving? Here?
Yeah.
So you get the 1,
Here?
2,
No, not on me.
3,
Hover.
Behind
4.
me. Yeah.
Yeah. So Pantiki, you've got a extra +4 to hit right now.
Okay.
Because you don't want to hit mute.
No.
Do it.
That's not bad. So there's no advantage on a ranged one, on a T-bolt.
This is the same
It'd be
anyway.
the straight one. But there you go. Either way, I think you hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and throw your damage for it.
It's,
So you still have a couple
up to-
more rounds of
yeah, 2d8.
extra die of damage. I believe you have 7 more rounds of that, so
So an
we're
extra
doing
D8.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Because Star's got 8 more rounds of smite.
What is
That's
that?
pretty good.
What is what?
Those are runes. We'll cover those later.
Pretty good.
These are things you don't know about yet.
17.
17.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
17.
So that goes to 197 plus 17, 214.
214.
Okay, yeah, the Stonebreaker takes another sizable hit
Sick.
as Pantiki just kind of floats next to Eunice. Is like, it's nice to meet you. They've met before, but still. On the fields of battle. Pantiki, as your ears kind of curl back, you summon a large storm cloud on top. Just bring it crashing down, mute for a half a second, your eyes go wide, you're like, as in the armored plating, before it seals up in front of you, that lightning bolt just strikes down and it goes inside, and the whole creature kind of shudders for a second. Very good hit, Pantiki.
Okay.
Shuddering.
Nipsey, I believe you have some leech seed damage to absorb.
Yerp.
Suck his guts out.
Ooh.
That'll be 6 leech seed damage.
Very good. Yeah.
And
Nipsey almost impossibly draws nutrients from an entirely mechanical beast.
Damn right. Can you tell me what Fury Cutter damage deals? Because I just have it as
Fury?
bug damage, but if it's like piercing or slashing, I
It
don't
is.
want to do
It is bug damage. It is bug damage.
So bug is just
Bug it
its
up.
own thing.
For the purposes of that, yes.
Okay.
So it won't be resisted in the same way that like piercing and slashing is literally immune.
Right.
You'll be able to hit with Fury Cutter.
Okay.
Bug is super
That was the
effective
question.
against
All right.
robots.
So Nipsey.
It's
they're-
actually yeah. No, carry on.
You're right. It is super
They're
effective.
gonna go for
Yeah.
Fury Cutter.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Is that actually true?
So I'm assuming this is an
I was
advantage
dumb.
because there's things on the opposite
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
I am
Advantage.
dumb.
1, 2, 3, 4. So advantage, or no, +3. Sorry, because mute gives you advantage, and then Claremont, BB, and Bang are giving you the +3.
I learned that counterintuitively, punching steel is actually what you want to do.
Yes.
Makes a whole lot of
Seems
sense.
pretty good to me.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit. All right.
Yeah, boy.
All right, Nipsey. Fearmonger.
Do it.
Bring the pain.
That's 7
Huge.
damage
Okay.
on the Fury Cutter to the foot.
All right.
Right in the
Just a matter
pinky
of-
toe.
Yeah. Nipsey,
With
as
his
you
little,
just
like clawfoot.
you just skitter forth and you see some of these wires and loose bits hanging out, and you just sever a very important bit. And you watch as one of the legs kind of gives out for a second and kicks back into place.
God, how many wires does this thing have?
Lots.
Many fail safes.
Yeah, apparently. We need to find the critical red
Nipsey,
wire.
we come to Dial Up. Dial Up, you are locked on to the Stonebreaker. A good thing to be.
So, with lock on, Dial Up is going to
Just double check.
try and give it well, will give it vulnerability to lightning damage.
And analytic is in place too.
Correct.
So you have a bonus +3 to your to hit, and an additional dive damage if you do hit. And it's vulnerable to T-Bolt if you go for that.
She gets some
This is a
Sailor
plus
Moon
11
music
to
in
hit.
here.
As it's +6 from T-Bolt, +2
Maybe-
from the analytic, and +3 from the allies.
It'd be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. +14 to hit.
That's pretty close.
Oh, shit.
Nipsey,
Okay.
you, or sorry,
Sure,
Dial
reminded me of it.
almost can't miss.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, there you
13
go.
on the die. All right.
It's
Almost
anything.
can't miss.
It's 5 or above. There's a sizable chance that you hit. I think you have an 80% chance to hit right now.
Sick.
That's pretty good odds for
A little bit.
Dial Up.
A lot of ones in there. A lot of ones.
8 damage that it's vulnerable to. That
All right,
stings.
so 16.
Vulnerable.
Hey, that
But
counts.
that's really good though, because now you got that ready to go for next time.
vulnerable
And she's got the Pontiki over there, and he's got the Eunice over there.
All right.
We got lots of electric stuff.
We got
Eunice.
Dial Up.
Eunice, New York.
Eunice, New
Yeah.
York.
Dial Up as your lock-on fades. You do a good hit. It's a dang good hit, dude. Well done.
Head.
Meh.
The lock-on has landed. Moving on from Dial Up, we have Star. You have 8 more rounds of critical damage.
Did anybody take any damage? Like, who's looking hurt?
Hi. He's in a ball though.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Anybody who's out.
Isn't Bang still hurt?
Clairemont's okay.
but
Bang's
it's
hurt.
only like
Bang's hurt.
it's only
In
like
terms of
5
who Star
points.
can see, Bang is probably
Bangs,
the,
yeah.
Bang it is.
the unhealthiest target.
For 50. So
50?
yeah.
Gets
Okay.
all of his health back.
No, I wish, buddy.
It's
He
only- it's only-
recovers.
6,
well, there it is.
7.
Yep.
7.
There you
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah, so Bang,
health.
yeah, you're back to full.
And
As
with
Star
a
wishes upon a star.
Swift.
Thanks, Frank.
4.
4. So that's another 8.
No, that is doubled already.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, there we go. So stars, you throw another one of your patented stars, and it slams through this thing. You watch as another one of the legs kind of gives out, and it just kicks back in place. But you're making progress a lot faster than I give you guys credit for. Rose, you're up.
Rose is gonna flop forward 5 feet and then
Okay.
try for another water pulse.
Okay.
So what is the plus on this?
1, 2, 3, 4. +4.
Okay, so she has a +9 total.
Come on, Rose.
It's a
I
9.
can't read that from here. That's nice.
18?
18 hits
Yeah,
now.
his AC's
'Cause
lower.
the AC's
Oh,
down.
it is lowered. Correct.
Because the plates are beginning to cave. So
Touche.
that's what I'm saying. You guys are making
So
progress.
she does 8 and then 12.
Woo!
12.
Yes.
Rose.
Well done, Rose. Rose, you've been
Damage.
holding back.
Rose.
Okay. Yeah, Rose, as you fire off this lovely water pulse, all of your friends nearby are kind of doused, but they don't seem to mind. As the creature, once again, you see some sparks beginning to kind of shoot out one of the sides. One of the eyes just kind of like shudders shut for a second
Oh.
before kicking back on. You can see a little bit of smoke starting to pour out of the back.
Oh.
Post
Smoky
Rose is Arjan.
To save time, they're both going to maintain their defensive position.
Okay, so Arjan and Wadsworth are gonna. Arjan's gonna dodge, and Wadsworth's just gonna hold tight,
Maintain.
keep the illusion.
Correct.
I like it. We land at Kingpin.
Yeah, he sees Mute up in there, and he's gonna kick his hooves back, and he's gonna go for a horn attack, big old charge
Heck
towards
yeah,
this
he is.
creature. So
All right.
let me know what that does.
Horn can pierce this
Yeah, so go ahead and start off with a roll, and I'll get you some numbers in a second.
So is that all? So since he's starting from back there,
Yes.
do I still get advantage and the pluses to it?
Yeah, so you have a +7 base, and you get an additional die of damage for every 10 feet you move closer to your target.
So that's
So it'll be 5, 10, 15, 20.
Take the long way.
25, 30.
It has to be a straight
I'm-
line,
I
like
know.
quickest way.
Yeah.
So I'll give you the 30-foot run up.
okay.
So that is, yeah. So it'd be +7 base, and then you have 8, 9, 10, 11 +11 at advantage. I will be
So,
shocked if you miss.
So that's natural 18
Uh-huh.
and then a natural 1. So I'm gonna take that natural 18 for like 29. I think
Sounds
is what
good.
it was.
Okay, so you have 2d8 piercing damage, which will be sadly reduced to 0, but you have 3d6 force damage from the run-up.
So 3d6. Okay,
Yeah.
so
So you do have that.
4, 5, so 9,
Still
10,
pretty good.
11, 12, 13.
Yeah,
Okay.
13. Okay.
Is it 14? 5?
Yes.
5, 4,
yeah, so
and 4.
be
14.
5,
Yeah.
9.
5, 4 is 9 plus 4, 13. Okay.
Yeah, 13.
Never mind.
13.
Okay. Good. Okay, so yeah, Kingpin, you slam in there and your horn kind of gets caught for a second in the gears and you pull back and you watch as it trying to get rid of you, it kind of slams into itself and it seems to short circuit for a second.
Go.
Bang.
Okay.
Bang, bang.
Bang, rang.
I'm gonna
It
swing that leg
seems as
around
though
for a nice
This
Chuck
needs that element of
Norris.
surprise.
Roundhouse!
I felt that in my
With
loins.
all the fucking pluses and advantages. It's a good thing it's an advantage.
Oh my
Oh my god, buddy.
Pitiful.
Plus 1, 2,
Plus-
3, 4, plus whatever your bonus is. So it's 10 plus your bonuses.
10 plus 5.
Rather uncannily, Bang. It's not that you miss. You just hit an extra reinforced part of the armor that hasn't been struck yet. As you kind of bounce back and grab your leg. You're like, ah!
Ouch.
Top of the round.
Good job, Bang.
We start with Eunice.
Eunice!
New
go!
Eunice. Come on,
5,
Eunice.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Getting
Okay.
real close.
But it does still have shards of angry metal floating around it. It was waiting for the first person to miss, but I forgot. So we'll say going forward.
So we're gonna put it on somebody else? Just put it on Bang.
Yeah.
Bang,
He missed.
That's fair.
fair enough. Bang, make a dex save, buddy.
Do it, Bang.
Dexterity. That's a good one. 18.
18. You only take half. Half of 13 rounded down is 6.
Six.
So you take 6.
So he has damage now.
Okay.
There you go.
Save me!
I've
He
been
just-
harmed.
He just.
In case it was unclear.
Yeah, it's
Bang
gonna
is
move up
taking
and use Cotton Guard.
Very good. All right.
You're gonna put cotton around it to guard it? Why are you helping it?
Because I'm a traitor.
Yeah. So
Unit.
All the
Yeah.
unit sections.
Eunice hops up like a mountain goat right up next to this creature and then just shoots all its fluff out. And you watch as a little mini blizzard focuses around Eunice.
So cool.
BB.
Is it like a defense thing?
But if it
BB.
ends its turn close to me, it takes damage.
This is true.
Well, it hasn't moved but turn, so.
That is true.
We'd have so many attacks of opportunity if it did move.
Yeah.
Probably take
Yeah.
another 200 damage.
And it needs 1,000 to die, so.
Please move.
Does it really matter?
Please move. Just poke it.
What's
Move.
the play, BB?
Whatever you do, it's gonna be good, so just anything.
Can he hype up anyone, or do they
Anyone
have to
within
be...
30 feet.
Oh, within 30 feet?
And Tropheus is already hyped, and that continues to be hyped, or
No,
Okay.
it used its hype to crit last turn, which was
Okay.
good. It was very good.
So you
Okay.
could hype Tropheus
Yeah.
again,
I think I
was
might do
what was
that
getting
'cause- to
after.
get some big hits in there. So he's
Okay.
gonna hype Tropius again,
Very good.
and then he's gonna do bulk up.
Okay. Yeah, so BB, you're like, come on, Tropheus, you got this. And then you look up at Claremont and you're like, oh yeah. Yeah, flex your own muscles. Stonebreaker is going to go for a multi-attack. It's going to spin thence-wards.
Spin that lazy Susan.
There you go. It's going to go that way.
Okay.
Not so lazy, Susan.
It's going to go for a bite on Bang, a claw on Nipsey, and a tail slash on everybody behind.
That's not nice.
Oh my god.
Everybody.
Even Phoebe?
No, you're not in range for that, but you're very, very close.
So just these three?
Yeah.
Or just me?
So it'll be on
Don't go no
Eunice.
closer.
It'll
It's
be
big.
Eunice, Claremont, and
Don't do
BB
it.
Okay.
for the tail swipe. So we'll start with the bite. The bite on Bang is has a 26.
Good
No, it doesn't
lord.
hit. He's got his super armor on.
Claw,
He's got his own
Mech
Mexican.
Canyon and Xanta.
the claw
Gives him a
on
plus 25 to his AC.
the claw on Nipsey is a natural 1, bringing it to a total of 12. The tail swipe for Eunice
Yeah, what's up?
is a 16.
Nipsey just
For Claremont is a 22. And for BB
Oh.
is a 17.
me to hit me, baby.
Dang it. Yeah, it hits him.
Okay.
Hit the mushroom, I don't feel it.
So to get it,
out here, I can grow more.
So the bite hit, the claw missed. So
So Drew, with the miss, can I do the honey?
you may.
Okay.
Honeydew melon?
Honeydew melon. That's a
honeydew
plus
melon.
1, 2, 3,
Worth-
4, 5.
Worth mentioning again, Claremont, you still have a reaction.
Oh, yeah. He's got a punch.
You can try to save somebody.
Who are you gonna save?
20.
Oh, you can save
21.
someone?
Well, he puts him at
It puts
disadvantage.
you at
no.
disadvantage, so you
Oh.
could potentially turn a hit into a miss.
I think everyone's
Right?
taking a hit except for Nipsey.
Modified
Yeah.
20.
Okay.
So I'll just roll damage
Yeah, go
here.
ahead and roll damage real quick.
But he's still doing sucker punch.
2
right?
points of honey damage.
2 points honey damage.
Honey!
Is it just like really hot honey or?
It's
Gum 'em
sweaty
up.
honey because
Yeah.
he just goes and it
Because
just
if you
slaps it
hit,
in.
it won't do any damage, but you can put disadvantage
Okay.
on something.
Yeah, yeah.
So it would either be
Spicy
for Eunice, Claremont, BB, or Bang.
Okay.
From what you've seen, the hit coming in at Bang is the highest damage potential.
Okay.
Gotta protect
I'll be
his little
fine.
buddy.
Actually, that's a lie. The tail slash is way more.
CJ's
So
pretty
that'll-
close. I can
it
always
hits.
just pull him back too.
So
Does
who do you want to save
In
from?
clear
I can
CJ4.
say bang.
No, you
You
No,
can
you're
save.
gonna put them at disadvantage.
You
It
put-
might not save
I have to roll
anybody.
again, but it could be. I take the lower
Okay.
one.
All right. Well, let's do it for bang.
Okay. So we'll see. If this one misses Bang, we're good. It's a natural 16. It's
Oh my
higher.
God.
Okay.
It's worth a shot.
Bang, we'll start with you, buddy.
God.
The bite is 2d12 plus 5. That is 18 points of piercing damage. As it bites into your form and lifts you off the ground and shakes you like a dog, the tail swipe comes in at everybody behind.
Holy crap.
Eunice,
Yeah.
you take 18 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Claremont, you take 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And BB,
Clemont's got a
Oh,
high
sorry.
grad though. That probably didn't hurt him at all.
add 3 to the number I told you.
15.
What's that? I can't hear you.
15.
So BB, you take 18 total. Claremont, I think that brings you to a 15.
Yeah.
And Eunice, you
BB, you
take...
took 18, you said?
Yeah, BB takes 18.
And Machoke took 3 additional.
Okay.
Big hits from that, but as that's happening, Mute just kind of takes a bunch of honey, just shoves it into the gears, and you watch as everything kind of clicks a little bit slower and its speed drops again.
I'm gonna do my reactionary damage.
Okay. Because it is ending its movement next to you.
8 electric damage
Okay.
from taking a hit.
Uh-huh.
1 cold damage or ice damage.
Okay. Yeah, you watch as Eunice is struck by this. There's just this burst of lightning and cold energies that slams into the Stonebreaker.
That doesn't hurt Mute, does it?
No.
Okay.
Thankfully, no. Mute, you're actually like 15 feet up in the air right now.
Oh,
and
that
you're like-
thing's that big.
It's roughly to scale with the
Okay.
dice.
Is that
it's
an
a big
ability
guy.
thing or a cotton guard thing?
Ability.
both.
Cotton guard busts the die that I roll
Oh,
up.
gotcha.
Yeah.
This Mareep's way better than the one we were chasing.
Yeah.
We
Well,
don't know.
I mean, you waited 40 sessions. So.
I guess that's true.
CJ.
Thanks,
Are you doing it?
CJ. How's the thing look? Is that gonna be my action if I do that?
I mean, I can just tell you, you've passed the halfway point. It is what would commonly be considered bloodied.
Okay,
It has been for a little while.
This might be a bad idea, but I don't fucking care. CJ's gonna put up his ghost hand and try to like make that purple wisp thing from across the way get its attention. Be like, hey, you, come here.
Easy enough. Yeah, you draw that energy just right up to your face.
Can I tell what it is?
Everybody can now.
Oh,
We're
okay.
gonna put. Let's do.
Yeah, where's
This will be fine. So put this 5 feet in front of CJ. As all of you see the spectral form of a younger lady, very slashed and sliced, with long red hair just dripping blood, staring at CJ.
Son of a bitch!
CJ, make a wisdom save.
Is that what we saw?
Oh.
In the vision? Oh.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Red hair.
Wisdom Dave.
Wisdom
you
Dave,
talking about?
15.
15.
Vision.
You do not
Vision.
fall unconscious.
We
And
just
you do not
talked about
vomit in place.
Hooray! But I do kind of fall to my knees.
Yes, you're I will say that is fair. You drop most of the way to the ground, and you all kind of see in the thick of the battle, CJ just goes pale white, and his nose is bleeding a little bit. Bentley, are you doing anything?
CJ, are you okay?
And then I'll scooch more toward D.
Hey, are you all right? Bye.
D, would you like to do anything?
Looking at this woman, from the things that we saw from the Icebringer, does it look like the silhouette?
Give me a perception check. Because you're a little ways away, and it's kind of wispy and ghostly.
We really should have went
Take a
to
look.
that mountain that just experienced everything.
That is going to be 16.
16? Absolutely. Spitting image. Even from
Oh
this far
my
away.
god.
Anything else you wanna
Yeah,
do?
I yell for Milo and Phoebe and saying I found the girl from the vision. I just yell that.
Okay.
All right.
Phoebe, are you doing anything?
I'm gonna get away from this thing's tail.
It's probably a safe bet.
And hearing D, I'm gonna go closer over there. Yeah.
Trois.
Yeah.
Deux,
Sept.
trois.
Yep.
Un, deux, trois. Sip.
Sip.
Yep.
Cola? Cola?
Yeah.
So that
Okay. So you kind of like dash over there and
Yeah.
take a look. See? Yeah, you see from this distance, just this sort of like weird, wispy, smoky, ghost-looking thing.
Right.
And CJ's like dropped to one knee, bleeding from the nose, and just looks rattled and stunned.
Oh boy.
He
He needs help.
End of Phoebe's turn is the start of Tropheus' turn. Tropheus, being hyped, yes,
Yep.
from BB,
Hype.
is going to attempt another potent vine whip on there. It's
Get
got plenty
hyped.
of bonuses and such.
Potent vine whip.
That one is a cocked die because I have too many dice in my dice tray, and that'll do it. So we're coming in for where are my d10s?
100 D10.
Incredible, right? There's so much. That is 9 plus 7 plus 4, so 20, yeah? 20 points of bludgeoning damage as Tropheus just shatters into this thing. And speaking of shatters, not 15,302.
It'd be
Just
cool,
302. I know, right? The Stonebreaker is going to use two of its legendary actions to try to shatter Tropheus as Tropheus comes in for a swing. Tropheus crits on the save,
Yes.
and therefore only takes half, and the stone is not at risk.
Suck on that.
So that's good. Tropheus only
take
takes,
what we can
oh
get at
my
this point.
god, only takes 10, cut down from 21.
Alright.
So Tropheus takes that hit, no problem, and kind of deflects it with its like more flesh bits than the stone. Kind of seeing that the stone is a little more important in the moment. Mute.
Fear swaps. 2 attacks.
All right. Well, hey, maybe you'll crit infinitely, and we'll be here
Yeah,
forever.
that'd be sick.
All right, so that's what? Is it a +4 or +5
This is
extra?
pretend
with
you're
the
rolling as a
1, 2,
monster in
3,
Arcadia Quest, and you'll get all sorts of
4,
crits.
5, 6.
So it's a
You have
+10.
6 friends nearby.
So +10 for Fear swipes. So 26 for the first one,
Acceptable.
That's a good hit.
I want to
allow
hear
it.
30 though.
and modified 20 for the second.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 hits.
2
Good stuff.
hits. Okay. So that is 2d4 plus 1. 3, 4, 5.
5.
And then a bonus action,
Do it again.
fling the quick claw
Okay.
for a crit.
Oh my god.
He's so good. All right.
And
Uh,
that's
so
8 plus
just
it-
like normal.
Plus 5. So
13.
What is
Yep.
going on?
All right.
he's a king.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
You all see his mute is kind of like,
6th crit today.
yeah,
That's insane.
I know.
He's got to end on a crit every time.
yeah. As Mute is just sort of ripping the armored plates off, he stabs the quick claw in right behind the neck and just kicks it down, and another plate falls down. The AC reduces by 1 again.
Sick, dude.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done,
Okay.
Mute.
Okay.
Dude, he's riding this rodeo.
Milo, is there anything you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. Moving on. Claremont.
Claremont is bulk, or not bulk,
He is worked up.
worked out.
So you now crit on an 18 and deal an additional die damage if you hit.
Okay. He's gonna karate chop. So he will hit.
So dirty 20 on there.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, Claremont.
And then
Get an extra die of damage.
Oh, not bad.
15.
Not bad.
15. All right. Claremont, as you just kind of stomp forward, that glyph glowing ever so brightly, for just a sec, the creature turns its head back down towards you, kind of gives you this like weird up and down, monitoring the stone on your belt, making sure it's not a source stone, and turns away, and you go, no! And you grab the blades on the front of its head, slam it into the ground, and just start pummeling it, and then kick it back away from you, as Mute's like, hold on, I'm up here, dude! Hold on!
Dang.
1v1.
You're feeling pretty good.
Dang.
Wow.
At the end of Claremont's turn, the Haxorus is going to use one of its legendary actions and disappear.
What? You
Mute,
freaking
you fall to
kidding
the ground. Give me a dex check.
Freaking kidding
Advantage
me,
because
bro?
it's falling prone, right?
Yep.
Ah!
Not gonna happen.
Felt really far.
That's 18, I believe.
What's his disappeared?
19.
What is this, bear a cat?
All right.
He has quick feet.
You watch as the creature, bamfing out is a bad term for it. It basically just, all of its legs kind of open up and it just burrows into the ground. As Mute is just left on the surface like,
And there's not a hole?
there's just this big mound of distressed earth.
Huh.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Come back, you coward.
Phoebe screams in anger.
Pontiki's turn.
Shoot the ground.
I feel like the ground's just gonna absorb it.
Shoot the ground.
Shit, what do we do?
Put your electricity
I don't
into
know
the
this
ground.
mechanic.
That usually works really well.
Alright, she'll send a thunderbolt after it.
I was just kidding, but you do you.
This is very
Alright.
Final Fantasy 14.
Well, does she see it going or is it already gone?
Oh, it's gone.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you watch
She's
as
not
it
gonna do
burrows away and Pontiki's like,
She's not gonna do
did
anything.
we do it? Okay. The end of Pontiki's turn is Nipsey. Nipsey, your lovely leech seeds have begun to just slowly sprout from the newly tilled earth.
Okay.
Do I deal damage?
No,
To
but
the
you can
earth.
regain HP.
Well, don't have any to regain.
Strong.
Can Nipsey plant a shroom on the distressed earth where it maybe burrowed away and try and see if it's able to glean where it might be from that?
Need
Use
So
Derby.
what?
nature powers?
Why
Need
not?
Derby.
Okay.
Nipsey, give me a nature check.
I thought it was running away.
AKA, I think it's
But
intelligence.
now I'm nervous it's gonna
For
pop
nature.
up over here.
Super intelligent.
It is, yeah.
Straight. Oh, so close. 8.
All right. You pluck one of your spore shrooms and you place it in the dirt. And nothing changes. And you're starting to wonder why you didn't just continue feasting on the
Yeah, worth a shot.
bodies that were left in your wake.
He tried.
Dial up.
Can Dial Up use its magnets to try and like hone in on the metal parts to try and see if it has like a strong pull in any sort of direction?
Dial up, give me a wisdom check.
Do it, Dilip.
Just straight whiz.
Tell us where it is.
5.
All right. You're not getting any particular strong magnetism. You gather the earth between might be causing a little bit of interference. Star.
Because he's running away like a coward.
Her having these super effective damage, I'm assuming it gives off like a glow or like some sort of feeling maybe.
She knows he's nearby. He didn't leave.
Yeah. So
Oh.
he's
Are you
he's
sure
around.
about that?
Yeah.
So then she will she'll throw out a healing wish to Bang because I think Bang got the most messed
Bang!
Sure.
up. 18 I didn't go through. Sorry, buddy.
What the fuck, Devin?
Sorry, I can only crit.
ready.
It's a good try, but
But she will hold her swift
okay.
when it is in sight.
Okay. Yeah, as everybody else is like, did it leave? You watch a Star just bristles up. And it's like, no, it didn't. Rose.
Rose will set up Aqua Ring.
Okay. Rose sets up Aqua Ring. Arjan, just dodging. You want to do anything? go anywhere, be anything.
Cook us up a meal after this hearty battle.
Just in the. Here's my crock pot. Guys, I
He's
got an air
gonna
fryer.
continue to take the dodge action. Actually, he'll hold. He'll hold an action.
You hold an action?
Yeah.
What would you like to hold?
Potentially a fire spin.
Okay, so you're gonna hold a fire spin for something threatening
Yes.
appearing. Kingpin,
Um,
you like just rushed up to this thing and it's gone. You're like,
he's gonna look back over at Star. She just knows he's in the general area.
yeah. Star is like, he's somewhere.
Okay.
She knows it's within 100 feet.
Okay. He's gonna kind of like circle around to try to get his own feel for it. Being, I don't think he's ground type just yet.
No.
No,
He's
no.
not.
Currently
Neo
Kingpin
King's a
is
ground type.
He's poison and
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, he's cool type.
Yeah, he'll hold a double kick.
Holding a double kick. Okay.
Yeah.
So if something pops up that he can hit.
Correct.
He'll kick it. I like it.
So many things that are just ready
Bang.
to mess shit up. Including bang.
Thought you were gonna be like, and not bang. He's gonna read the newspaper.
Maybe's gonna sit down and meditate. Try to echolocate him with his bat-like ear abilities that he also gained while we were in the canyon.
What?
Runes and shit. Walked into a canyon, came out of the canyon, and then
He
does
was part battle this time. I don't know.
Bang.
You guys had cool things.
Bang. Give me a wisdom check to meditate.
wisdom bang. 3.
Oh, buddy.
Accurate. He is
We
not
had
wise.
cool
His
ideas.
bat
is
like
not wise.
ears.
It was a lovely idea. It just didn't quite pan out.
Ready to jump up and do a hammer kick.
Okay.
On the mound or
Whenever.
Oh, holding.
Whenever.
Oh,
Whenever he feels like it's necessary.
Close. Top of the round.
Here it comes.
Eunice?
AKA on initiative 20. It reemerges this side of Tropheus,
Knew it.
facing the red stone.
I knew it.
But doesn't know
So
it's there.
Star at least gets her.
Star, you have a triggered reaction that goes off immediately. You're
That's
like, there!
mean.
And you shoot off the
That's mean.
reaction.
I'm the front
12
line of defense.
force.
Well, force.
You might die.
I might die. I might lose my head.
you could put it behind it.
You could.
So it's not.
It is-
But
immediately-
this
It
is
is-
more dramatic.
It is directly behind. It's like
But
right
this
here.
is more dramatic.
And it is immediately going to make a claw attack with advantage at the stone.
Can it see it?
Yes.
Why?
Because Arjan is on top of it, and also Wadsworth rolled really low.
Oh.
That was the intelligence check. I was
Gotcha.
asking you to set a DC for doesn't know where you are. It also, you get the sense it doesn't need to see a source stone. It just has to be on the plane, for lack
I
of a better
can
word.
smell you.
I
As soon
think
as it crashes in the ball,
the
watch
smell
will
from the perfume
From the-
doesn't
oh,
do
no.
anything.
It does not. This thing does not have a nose.
But it
is
smelled
sensing
stuff
the energy
earlier.
of the stone.
What's the other one you have? Get out of jail free card?
Dad-
Don't you have a get out of jail free
That's the
perfume?
oh no. That's
That's the oh no.
Yeah,
He
it gets you
no
out of the
knows.
jam.
Oh, we
It-
used that.
It made
Yeah.
Arjan vomit.
That's a good
be
jam to
fair.
get out of. He was gonna be fine.
And then we made it
It
red.
was worth a shot.
All right. The source stone fails its check.
Great.
Good job, Rock.
Explosion. Everybody here
Stupid
dies.
rock.
It takes 17 points of thunder damage,
Okay.
Fire's gone forever.
91 to 100,
Fire
No,
slows
no.
down forever.
58.
Woo!
The stone does not shatter,
That's the
but it
scariest
does
thing
crack
ever.
right down the middle.
Arjan.
Arjan,
Yeah.
you immediately notice
Uh-huh.
a shift in the temperature around you again.
Okay.
As the stone cracks, the flames on your back that you're holding, that fire spin,
Uh-huh.
snuff out.
Oh my god. So he can't even do it.
D, Phoebe, and Milo,
Mm-hmm.
give me an intelligence check.
Got this.
They're fucking mystics now.
That's only an 11 from D.
An 11, okay.
I don't got that big of a
10.
brain.
10.
Mountain and gained omnipotence.
11.
All right. No extra hints.
No!
Eunice.
Wait, mine was also an 11.
No extra hints.
But altogether, it's 30.
Because I picked that as my boost. I forgot.
Oh,
Eunice.
Altogether.
You picked it?
I don't think I ever picked one.
Things
What
happen.
is going on?
Things happen.
We're
Eunice.
clear.
Visited a
clarifying.
legendary.
Yeah, we're
What do you
clairvoyants now.
expect?
Eunice,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
I did too. I didn't get any of this. I got a hair. And almost died.
All you ask.
We smell better.
We saw corpses.
1, 2,
Hooray!
3, 4,
Not
5,
horses.
I mean, you,
6.
you just have
I'll
everyone's army of the dead, but that's
CJ has
fine.
a lot of emotional damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically what we got out of that.
I tried to Thundershock
Hey, we
Okay.
did too. We got emotional
the
damage. Just got cool shit
monster.
afterwards.
Probably a good call.
21.
21.
4.
4. Okay. You guys are getting real close. As Eunice fires off a potent thundershock, Pontiki, you resist the urge to be like, oh, okay.
That would suck.
I'll let it land.
Give me that.
It's a decent
It's
hit.
gonna suck to get so close, and then it's like,
BB.
and destroyed.
Me?
BB,
Oh, BB?
what you doing? So you can help something.
Hype the stone.
You got this, inanimate object.
You
Why not?
Can I?
technically could.
Why not?
Really?
It would give it advantage on its next attack. But
Okay, if it
Stone
does
Bun
something, then
Rabbit.
yeah, I'll hype it. But if it's not
got
gonna
this,
do
Rock.
anything,
Stone, you can do it.
It could be a
To
living
use
thing.
my favorite ambiguous phrase, no one's ever tried. No one's ever tried to hype up a source stone.
all right, well,
There's
BB's
never
gonna
been
try.
a better time
He's
to
gonna do
attempt.
it. BB's gonna be like, I believe in you.
BB is a
Rock.
god.
Got this embodiment of the element of fire. You could do it.
Yes.
You're the hottest thing in town.
Just in time for its turn.
That is true. I will take into account that the stone has been hyped. You know what? I'm gonna give it advantage on its saving throw.
Oh.
Have you ever seen an excited rock?
You got it to a 12 instead of a 2. Not enough to save, but it didn't get a 2. Hi, bud. 14 more points of thunder damage as the stone itself.
Dude, this makes me want to vomit every time Drew like
know.
leans over with that.
91 to 100. 43. It does not shatter, but it does split in two. As the stone just completely cleaves, Arjan, give me a dexterity check to not fall off. As you kind of slide down to the ground on these two errant points.
Natural 1.
Rather fittingly, his little arms do not hold on and he kind of tumbles to the ground. A little bit weaker than before.
No,
You
Arjan.
watch as he's kind of letting out this little soft sputtering cough.
Actually.
As the creature then looks at all of you and begins kind of shimmering and shifting once more.
Why?
CJ.
What are its intentions?
To drink the
Insight
stone.
CJ, would you like to do anything this turn?
Yeah.
Then I will need a wisdom save from you.
God damn it.
Did you want to do anything? No, it's too bad.
You know, actually, I don't want
You
to.
should have said no.
Because it's that or stay stunned and half prone on the ground.
14.
Okay, you stay stunned and half prone on the ground. Unable to really move, you guys watch as that little drip of nosebleed is now like a sizable amount of blood coming out, and your eyes are kind of beginning to pool over with these little pools of blood. I apologize. You have advantage on saves against being afraid.
Oh, because
Yeah,
the badge.
you're right, I do.
Idiot.
Rolls
No.
lower.
Never even get that. I knew it wasn't gonna do anything.
Bentley, are you doing anything?
How far distance-wise do I need to be to my Pokemon to call them back successfully?
Anything beyond 30 feet, there is a roll involved. If you are within 30 feet, it's a bonus action.
Okay, so follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
If I call something back as an action, can I then throw it out as a bonus action?
No. Actually, well, you could, but you would remove it from the initiative and roll it back in for the next turn. Because you could bonus action, call back, action, throw out.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, if that would negate the time that they would need to spend running that amount of speed.
It would, but it's you have to judge, like, is it better to call them back and throw them out? Or is it better to let them move that distance? Because they'd be skipping their turn otherwise, where they could dash.
So I'll move in front of D, and I'll throw an Ultra Ball at the creature.
Okay.
Hey.
The Ultra Ball smacks into the side of the creature and is destroyed in the gears.
Oh no!
It is not a Pokemon.
Oh no!
That is your only hint.
Just
Apologies to
your
Bentley as the
Ultra
Ultra Ball is just completely eviscerated.
That sucks so bad.
Was that
I'll,
your one?
I'll pick up the pieces and fix it for you,
That's
I swear.
such a bummer.
D, would you like to do anything?
Yeah, looking at the stone and seeing that it's now shattered in two, and putting the pieces together about the girl, I turn to the... Does she look like an actual person, or is it like ghostly wispy?
Very obviously ghostly and wispy.
Okay.
And it's just staring at CJ.
Okay, he's gonna he's gonna get her attention and being like, where's your friend? If this is destroyed, the end of the world is coming. He needs to be here.
Okay.
And just shout that to her and maybe it does something? I don't know.
What?
Okay. You get no response, but the words hit. It kind of tilts its head sideways, but it's still just staring at CJ.
Damn it. Okay. Yeah, I yell at Mute to be like, dude, we gotta get him.
All right, Mute. We'll get to you.
Yep.
Phoebe. Is there anything you'd like to do? Throw anybody out, call anybody back, run, use an item, hide, dodge.
Is the reason that CJ is all messed up because he still has his hand up on the lady?
We don't know.
Can I run over there? Can I reach him?
5, 10, 15, 20,
This is
25,
you.
30.
What
Yeah,
are
if
you?
you're
You're
the
that, right?
brass one, you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
exactly get to CJ.
And then I can still do something?
That would be your movement.
Perform an exorcism.
I exercise CJ.
Start
Come
speaking
on,
in
buddy,
tongues and
do those
laughing.
Yeah, like,
jumping
can I
jacks.
see that that's the reason why it's like...
I mean, it's a reasonable assumption to make.
Okay, so can I smack his hand?
I will say if you want to spend your action trying to get CJ's attention,
yes.
yes, you can spend your action,
Yeah. Like, trying
effectively
to get him
shaking
out of
some
it.
sense into him.
Yeah.
which works.
Okay.
Hi.
Get it together, CJ.
Yeah. CJ, you look down at the ground below you, and you feel like somebody punched you and like broke your nose. Like there's just blood pooling all over, and you're like, did I take a hit?
Did
And it
Milo
hurts like
punch
that?
me again?
Does it hurt like that? Like it feels like a force to the
Yeah,
face?
yeah. It basically feels like something's been pulling the blood out of your nose.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Are you all
Jesus.
right, CJ?
The ghostly, wispy apparition no longer there,
No.
as CJ's
No.
concentration is broken. Okay. So yeah, that's Phoebe's go. Tropheus is gonna spin in place and be like, "Oh my god, I gotta kill another creature." It's a straight roll for the Vine Whip. Let's see. That's a natural 3.
Isn't she hyped?
Yay.
You hyped the stone.
Oh yeah.
As the Tropheus swings its vine out towards you, watch as the creature just catches it in the gears and just begins to crunch it. Seems like you've got a cornered metal beast over here. Brings us to Mute.
How many times can I use that Misty Step ability?
Once per day,
Okay.
you get your quick step
All right.
from the bone.
Get me as close as I can without dashing just yet.
Okay, so you're the
Joel.
one in the middle.
Yeah.
Which
So
one are
you
you?
5,
Oh,
10,
Yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30. You
I have
could be, like,
35.
right next to there. You can be in between
No, I've-
these two, yeah?
I think I have 35.
If you did 35,
Yeah.
I'll put you right there.
All right.
By way of dashing.
Yeah. He's gonna just kind of twirl the quick claw and throw it and just try to boomerang it back and catch it.
Okay.
See if I can hit it.
Hit him.
Yeah, no. 7. Then I'll action dash and just begin to make my way back up.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. I'll treat it like kind of a grapple to climb up right here.
Okay.
Because he's facing you this time. He didn't roll well though.
I rolled probably lower, 5.
You got a 5 total?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he's yeah.
Oh,
As you walk
God.
up, he just kicks Mute back to where he is. He's like, get off here.
Okay. Do I still with my dash aim maybe able to get like in melee range though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're just not like on him.
Cool,
But you're up there. At the end of Mute's turn, the creature is going to attempt to basically just grind Tropheus closer with the vines and go for a weird version of its multi-attack. It's gonna bite the vine and try to pull it, and then claw and try to pull it closer. The 14 misses on the claw, but the bite is a 27.
Doesn't hit. Not
Oddly enough,
Tropheus.
no, that misses. Oh, shoot, bro. Yeah, so the bite is 2d12 plus 5.
Okay.
Double 12s. So 29 points of piercing damage to Tropheus.
You said one of them missed, Drew?
Yep.
Alright, I'll use my reaction for fling.
Okay.
Modified 20.
Modified 20 will work.
I'll take it. 8.
8.
Bludgeoning.
Very nice.
Boom.
Good. You punch it good.
Had a punch real good.
You punch it good.
4, somewhere in that range.
We'll
That's
break
right.
you.
Tropheus is doing okay on HP. I'm not going to sweat the actual numbers. Milo, would you like to do anything?
Is there anything, like, is the stone now just 2 rocks, or is it clear that, like, something's
It's
exposed?
Still there. It's still 2 unique shards of source stone. It didn't shatter, it just broke. In the same way that, like, Mortar's ball is made up of a piece of source stone, and Crash has a piece of source stone, you now have 2 big pieces of the rope.
Okay, so there's not anything, like, exposed or anything.
No, it does not seem to have shattered the essence of it just yet.
Okay, and I'll put Arjan back on one of them. Does he fire back up?
He does not. The 2 individual pieces do not seem to give him
He's got to touch them
enough.
both.
Captain America pulling that helicopter in.
I'll attempt to try to push them closer.
Give me a strength check.
Okay.
Because as we know, the stone weighs
Milo.
approximately
Milo.
400 pounds, so
Milo.
each one is approximately 200 pounds.
Don't worry,
Okay.
Claremont's coming.
This can be difficult,
Love
but you might have some.
But
you
it
know,
doesn't matter when you crit!
About that.
It goes about as well as you'd expect.
Okay.
You don't burn
Gotcha.
your hands, but it is still they're still warm to the touch. But you're just like your whole body up against it, trying to push. Are you staying on or near the stone?
Yes.
Okay. Claremont.
Yes, Claremont's running over.
Okay.
Yes.
As mentioned, you do have a jump if you want to try for that.
You can get.
He can get there.
You can straight up get
Okay.
there. You can straight up get there.
Okay.
Straight out of Compton.
Can he... Should try to push it together? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Push it to the limit.
Well, it's gonna take one piece or the other.
Push it.
Push it good.
Okay, he's gonna try to push them close together again. The 2 halves.
Okay. Give me a strength check for Claremont.
Carve an
2
evil
halves
rune.
make a fall if you roll well. Did you put the peanut butter in the middle so you could close the sandwich?
What is the peanut butter in this analogy? Literal
Arjan.
peanut butter?
Arjan's
Blood
insides.
and guts of Arjan. He will become the new
Your
sorcerer.
strength is plus 2, I believe. It's the same as your dex.
It's just a Cyndaquil that
Say goodbye to your
chunks
friend,
of stone on the
but
sides of it.
gain fire from
17.
17.
17. You are able to push the 2 sides together.
Okay.
No noticeable shift for you. Arjan, your fire sputters a bit. You get a little.
He's
hoping
doing
to
his
get him
best.
back his fire
As long as there's
spin.
enough to get it started
Okay.
and get us to the Jiffy Lube, we're good.
There you go. After
Good oil change.
after Claremont, Tropheus is going to legendary action and synthesis. Another 5.
Fucking ridiculous, Drew.
It's not
Roll it
funny.
again.
Drew,
It's not funny.
stop
It's
doing
not
this.
funny. It's not humorous. That's not what you rolled.
I'm being serious. It's 005. So I'm like, oh, cool.
So the 0 is 100, right?
No.
Because
Yeah,
the ones can't
500.
Yeah.
Pontiki, what are you doing?
Makes perfect sense.
500.
Han Tiki
Ridiculous this
is
whole
gonna
time.
get a little bit closer,
Okay.
and then she's going to thunderbolt it.
Okay. T-Bolt right now is a straight roll. It's whatever you got.
It's whatever I got.
Make it count!
What do you
Your
mean?
ability.
Because as many friends as you have there, they're all clustered right in front of it, so it sees everything coming in.
I see. No, it's 15.
15. Not this time.
No.
As the lightning slams down into the creature once more, the armored plating seems to be covered up with all the dirt and earth that it dug back up with, and it's just dissipated on impact. Nifsy. Godspeed, you crazy crab.
Yep. So I can get to here without dashing.
Yes.
Just gonna dash in front of Bentley,
Okay.
and then does Leech Seed activate?
Yeah, you'll heal from back there. Because the leech seed was left behind
am
when
I-
it dug away.
Okay, so I'm not dealing damage anymore.
No, but you could heal, but Nipsey's still very healthy.
Okay.
After Nipsey is Dial-Up.
Uh,
But yes, Dial-Up is close enough for T-Bolt.
All right, Dial Up is going to go for T-Bolt.
Oh, Dial-Up, buddy.
10.
Oh. Similar story. As the lightning strikes into the top of the creature, the earth just kind of dissipates it.
This might be a wrap. Might be a wrap.
Star. Smite is still up. You got a couple more
Might
rounds of
be
critical
almighty
damage.
striker.
Is Star over there?
Who is?
Star is, I
Yeah.
believe, the white D10 over here. That's not Nipsey.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Rose. I thought she was Rose.
Who's hurt?
Bang!
Any of our frontliners like that are close right now hurt?
Claremont?
Is he?
Yeah.
Claremont took a hit, yeah.
Okay.
Took a pretty hefty hit.
That's an 89, so he will heal for 7. Dude, I'm
Okay.
6 and
You are
1.
very consistent, 6 and 1.
And then yeah,
Yay.
she'll throw a swift for 4. That's already doubled.
Okay, we're looking good, gang. We're getting closer. Rose, what would you like to do?
How much distance did she have on attacks?
She, I believe, is
60.
60 feet, so you just have to get a
Do
little
it,
bit
Rose.
closer.
Do it.
'Punch him in the
10, 15.
So it would be 5, 10, 15, 20,
Doesn't have
25, 30, 35, 40,
think
45,
it's
50, 55. You can hit it from there or one square
that's
back the way you
400
came
HP.
if you wanted.
Yeah?
I think so.
Why?
You were
Shot
well
dark.
within range.
All right, she's gonna
Sidle up to Phoebe.
Somebody who's
Go
DM
check
before.
this out.
Not right.
Get a load of this tasty lick.
Get a load of me.
And then fire a water pulse.
Do
Blow
it.
his brains out.
22.
Yes.
Good
Let's
stuff.
go.
Hit it. Yeah, baby.
Doubles.
Come on.
well.
9 plus.
What does doubles do?
Ooh, 15 damage. Doubles
Yes.
confused. Would have been
Okay.
nice.
Rose, very sizably, when you smack it with a water pulse, all that extra earth and stuff just kind of muds and sloughs off to the side. Feeling pretty good, Rose. Arjan,
Arjan!
do you want to do anything?
Assuming there would need to be something else.
You can produce fire enough for an attack
Okay.
if you wanted to, or
Do
you
it.
could dodge, or you could hide or move or do whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna try to attack.
Okay.
Just let me decide which one I want to do.
Okay.
Where is he? There he is.
Hello, Clarice.
Thank you. He'll do that fire spin.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. So give me 1d6 fire damage. There's no save required.
Love that.
Arjan just does 1d6 damage and surrounds this thing in
4.
fire.
Not bad.
4.
Let's go.
Four!
Very excitably for
Use
Arjan,
fire!
it is vulnerable to fire damage.
Use
If only we were able to all use fire.
Which is why they went for the
Vulnerable.
Firestone first.
Is
Makes sense.
vulnerable.
After,
Very smart, yeah.
After Arjan is Kingpin.
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 Gonna move slightly to the left
Okay.
Slide to the right.
Well, hop this time.
and horn attack this time, charging in.
Okay. So be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So again, if you hit, it's another 3d6 force damage.
So it's +7, right, for his?
Mm-hmm.
16?
You know
You guys
what?
are in a
I'll give it
nice,
to you.
beautiful front line.
I'll
just,
give it to you because it's
Just staring right at it.
you're kind of on all sides here.
Yeah.
I'll say yeah.
Okay, so then it would hit, like,
Okay.
even with like a +1,
Yeah.
so. Okay, so the horn attack damage doesn't do anything, but then it's 3d6 force.
3d6 force.
Punch it.
1, 3, 5.
5. Okay.
He did his best.
Good job, horn boy.
All right, Wadsworth, would you like to do anything?
Wadsworth.
Melt his brain!
Little honey boy.
doesn't have a brain.
Little
Okay.
honey boy.
Melt its metal
Little
bars.
honey boy.
Well, you know what? What the heck? Let's try confusion because it's the only thing he can do, and we can just have
Okay.
it be 100% certain.
Incoming
Charisma
save. It's a natural 1.
Can
What's his charisma bonus?
+2.
Oh, I didn't think you'd tell me.
If he
So,
Ooh, I know so much.
could he disguise one of our Pokemon?
well, I've already moved,
Okay,
so
I'm
so
just
you have
saying.
done confusion.
yes.
You have
It
confused.
failed. I'll say on the natural 1, it takes 2d4 psychic damage despite being immune.
Okay.
I will give you that because it's done very poorly.
4.
4.
Breaking through its barriers.
Okay. Wadsworth, as you take a moment, you're like, there is no brain. You just start moving some gears inside. You're like, let's see what these do. And you watch as the thing's kind of like twitching awkwardly. And ping! It pops off yet another armor plate.
Sick.
AC is now 16.
This is your conscience.
As we go to Bang.
I have not spoken in a while.
He's too far away, he can't do anything.
Bang.
Can Bang teleport?
Bang.
You can probably get there. Bang
Give
is
me an
the
intelligence check.
He's so smart, that's the best thing for him to do.
He's the most intellectual creature out on the field.
I mean, nobody is smarter. Minus
You have
2.
the highest SAT score.
Sick, that's a 4.
4. Bang. You are 100% convinced you could run up and jump off the back of Tropeus.
Yeah, I
and
could.
nothing bad could possibly
Absolutely.
happen from
That's
it.
what he was gonna do anyway, but that's what he's gonna do.
Right.
When they were in the canyon, they took the SATs, and Bang scored the highest.
He did.
Right.
It was a fluke.
Beating
He just,
Ben.
he just
Ben,
tried
you-
to design penises on all of the Scantron bubbles.
Bang, as
But
you have a climb speed, you're able to just like volley your way up Tropeus.
Monkey man.
You could attempt to jump kick.
Can he super hammer kick?
Can he do a high jump kick?
You could attempt some form of jump kick.
super hammer jump kick?
Bang.
Yes.
You shed so
It
much.
adds.
I will give you
I'll allow it.
advantage
Give it to me.
on one condition.
What is it?
What is it? And yes,
If you
Yes.
miss, you take the damage that you would have dealt, and it gets an attack of
Oh.
opportunity.
Oh,
Do it.
If you hit, I will
dies.
give you a crit.
Dude.
oh my
Do it.
god.
He has 25
this is that
health.
Monty scenario.
He has 25 health. What are the chances he dies outright?
He's
What
at
are you
16.
rolling? I don't know what you're
Almost
rolling.
You'd have to do
3d8.
49 below.
Is
the
he taking
25.
crit damage if he misses?
No, but he's
Okay.
taking whatever damage he would have
3d8
dealt.
and
That's
you have
fine.
25,
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
max roll you'll still live.
that's
but
fine.
then he'll do an
It's-
attack of opportunity
I thought
and you'll
the-
definitely
I
die.
thought
No,
the
none
crit
of
was coming.
he has to deal double his health
Yeah.
with one attack.
Yeah.
Hold on. So he has
he'd
a
have
he has
to-
a
he'd
plus
have to roll
5 to
100.
hit. Plus
He has a
how
plus
much
5,
for this?
Plus, I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, because the
So
three of
you're
you
at-
clumped in the front. I'm not
You're at
counting.
plus
but-
9 and an advantage.
Plus
Yeah,
9 and
it helps.
advantage.
Almost
Come on,
definitely
buddy,
You have to
do
get
it.
16.
I just needed to ask the question. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna do it, but I just want to know how likely it is that he just outright
Bang.
kills
What is it?
Bang.
And yes,
The
yeah.
outright death is genuinely like you roll max damage and I crit.
Yeah, that's what needs to happen, which
Yeah.
is probably not gonna happen. So I'm okay with it.
But there's a chance.
There is a chance. Bye bang.
Loot box, baby.
Oh my god.
So,
So you
bad.
have a plus 7 right now, putting you at 16 with
There,
a 9.
it hit him.
Is
So
that a
you
9?
hit.
I thought it was a 6.
That's
No.
a 9. It's a
It
9.
was a 9, yeah.
Oh,
Good
sweet
frickin'
baby Jesus.
Lord.
Thank
Bang.
goodness.
That was real close.
Bang, what is the minimum damage you can do right now?
3d8 is what I'm rolling, so.
Okay, so 24?
24.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Ah!
Oh, let
risky.
me,
Oh, my
Biscuit.
God.
let me
Jordan.
set the stage for you real quick.
Bang is ready.
Bang, you've been trying
Oh, this
for
is gonna
so
be so
long
sick.
to meditate and think on what you should be doing.
It's true.
It's gonna be so sick.
And it's so hard for you to focus in the clamor of battle. But for a beautiful second, you stop thinking. And you just do.
Visualize.
You watch as Bang stands up, cracks his knuckles, and flares his hands out as 2 large mitts appear over each hand. This purplish black energy hovers all around Bang as he saunters up very slowly, standing easily twice as tall as he should. You barrel forward like a gorilla, fling your way up Tropheus, who throws her neck out as you come flying down with a newly enlarged heel. How do you want to do this? Primate.
Yeah!
Let's go, baby!
Let's go, Bang! Big boy Bang! He's gonna come down with a sweet ass hammer heel kick to the top of its head and just fucking drive it right into the ground.
Okay.
Ah!
As your heel impacts, you all watch as the creature slams into the ground, the red stone in front of you, and reignites. The storm clouds overhead dissipate.
Beautiful.
Tropheus collapses from exhaustion,
Fair.
but is otherwise fine. As the Stonebreaker falls into just a heap of mechanical parts, as it's kind of whirring and shuddering for a second, all the honey and other things that have been gummed up in there, it just shorts out. Out from the hydraulic ports in the legs, pour just piles of what looks to just be liquid ruby. And they slowly coalesce around the red
Is
stone.
it like the goop?
Oddly reminiscent. I'm gonna ask the 3 of you again one more time. Give me an intelligence check.
Come on, one of you be smart.
I am.
One of you peoples be smart
It's
over
just
here.
not
There's
a.
no
do you-
feathers
what do you
involved.
Come on, be
Idiot.
smart.
One of
Dude.
those guys.
Dude, you're not smart.
I got a 7.
Oh, dude, you're not
I
smart.
got an 8. Come on, Phoebe.
Dudes! Come on!
12.
12. Okay.
You got all the info!
In the absence of the stress of combat, you are reminded of your vision.
Mm-hmm.
The Firestone needs a guardian
Yeah.
Now.
pretty much right now.
Yeah.
Arjan.
What? That's messed
From
up.
your vision,
Yeah.
it needs a strong guardian right now.
How long have we been fighting? Approximately 3 hours?
Sorry, Arjan.
Genuinely, that fight is
It's been
about
like
a
20
minute.
minutes.
Son of a bitch!
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, great.
So where's Evinrude right now?
Nowhere to be seen.
Where's the ghost girl?
Gone.
Forever?
Also nowhere to be seen.
CJ, without thinking about it, throws the crash ball at the Firestone.
Clock's ticking, boys. The ball bounces off the stone with no effect.
Damn it. That wasn't genuine. I don't want that.
Who do we do?
I don't know.
We need
I
to
have
do
nobody.
This. This is not gonna be like you're giving up a Pokemon right now, but it has to be done.
What are you talking about?
World
the stone
cataclysmic
needs a
event
guardian.
will happen.
You watch
now.
as that red ruby liquid begins to swirl around the stone. There's tremors beneath your feet.
Like things are coming for this, and if we don't pick something to guard this stone, it's like we're
We just
talking
get
end
to
of the
pick?
world.
Why can't it be Tropheus?
Because you can't have two.
Yeah.
And also opposites cannot
Is she
coexist.
passed
Phoebe,
out?
throw me the portable PC.
She's like conscious, but exhausted. She
Alright,
flew you
alright.
guys all the way here, crashed, did a whole battle with this thing with you, and
I'ma fling it at you.
All right, I'll catch
you go.
the portable PC. I'll call back Nipsey
okay.
and exchange Nipsey for Mortar,
Okay.
and I'll throw out Mortar.
I was afraid of this.
Mortar hits the field, it begins glowing bright and vibrant red, more vibrant than you've ever seen.
Before anything, D steps in front of Bentley. We saw you. You will never see him again.
What are our options, D?
I'm telling you this as somebody who saw bad things. I'm just saying.
This seems like a bad idea, but we could give it to Wimpimble.
I mean, Wimpimble might easily fall if challenged.
But who knows, man? He could also just go be a magic man.
I
Nobody
mean,
would ever suspect him.
Fire-wise, I also have Howl, who has shown he's more than capable of defending things.
What if could they both go?
I mean, in what we saw, it was just one.
The ground beneath the stone fissures,
Tag
and 3
team.
large crags appear in the ground all
I'm
around
gonna
you.
take the PC from you and I'm gonna put back Winter and pull out Growl, and I'll throw out Growl too, and be like, "Can they both go?"
I mean, we can try, but in our vision, it was only one.
It's just one, and and if this Pokemon is not worthy, an all-out war happens.
How long do we have?
30 seconds. Here, give me that thing.
Okay.
As the ground all around you is continually just splintering and cracking. As more and more primordial magma is just flowing from the cracks and crevices.
Deep breath. I'll call out. I'll swap for Howl.
Okay.
And do you want to try this?
Yeah. Wait, they should at least be together.
9.
Yes.
Okay. And we'll have
7.
them try to touch it at the same
6.
time.
Give me an initiative check between the two of you.
Bro, I can't right now.
So what? We just have to roll a d20 and hope for the best.
Hopefully it's the same number.
Sync, baby.
Sync it.
Sync it
Sync
up.
it.
What's your modifier?
Oh fuck! I don't know.
Roll initiative and tell me who touches the stone first.
They touch it at the same time.
Growl's dex
That's not
is plus
necessarily a
1.
good thing.
Okay, I'm +2, so I want to be 1 less than you.
Oh, boys.
18.
18.
It's Howl.
All right. As the two of you hit the field, Howl and Growl, you notice as that magma's beginning to flow out of the ground. Both of you, completely in the dark on the situation, see that red stone, and you hear CJ and Milo say, "Grab it!" As the two of you run forward, Growl, your tiny legs are betraying you. As you run up there, Howl, as you plant a paw down, the ground stops quaking, and we'll pick it up here next week.
Ah!
The monster destroyed before them, Howl beats his brother in the race for the stone. Our heroes will find out soon enough what that means for themselves and the world. If you enjoyed this leg of the Tater Tots journey, leave a like on the video and show them your support. If you'd like to keep up with the Tots in the future, why not subscribe to the channel? If you'd like to help us out in other ways, you can follow the links in this video's description box to the Patreon. From there, you can join the discussion in our Discord servers, check out the post show, still rolling, and get access to some extra content before it goes live. There's also a link if you'd like to check out some Boarding Party merch, and let us know in the comments below your thoughts on the Haxorus battle and what might lie in store for Howl and the gang. Thanks for watching Boarding Party. We'll catch you next week.